Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The biggest, most outrageous online show in Philippine history.
20 million fucking downloads.
Interactive in 35 countries. Mo is back with a vengeance in Season 2. Bigger, better, badder.
Let's start off with an international call. Yesterday we took a call from India. Tonight it's Canada.
Nice.
Let's go to Ireland. Where in Ireland are you?
Well, I'm in Dublin.
Some people say that I'm a bad guy. They may be right.
Let's go to Afghanistan. Holy shit, are you fucking really in Afghanistan?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Florida.
What's up?
I just found your show today, and I think it's great.
Live from Hollywood and at the Beyond the Box studios in One Rockwell, Makati. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. The Bigger, Better, Badder podcast. Your questions about love, life, sex.
And more sex.
Are all answered and occasionally made fun of here. And now, the man who loves women and dudes, but not in the same way. The Philippine genius, DJ Mo Twister.
Here we go with the podcast. It is a Thursday night on the show. We want to thank you for being here. If you are listening live or if you're downloading it on iTunes or your Android or wherever. Special show tonight because I have one of my best friends on the program. Plus, he's about one of the most generous people I know. Which means prizes for all our fucking callers. That's right. Please welcome back on the show. He has been on Season 1 a couple times. Again, really dear to my heart. Both him and Vicky, which I guess we can we still talk? I mean, you guys are all right? You guys are fine? I mean, there was a little shit that happened a little earlier this year. But yeah, we'll talk about them. And of course, your calls at 478-7954. Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Hi, my name is Mo. Dr. Ken sits on Hayden's right if you are watching this live. Hello, Dr. Ken. How are you?
Doing, Mo? Great. Exhausted,
I'm doing
but,
well.
Good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm excited to be here today. I always like when Hayden's on the show because we get along really well. And the callers seem to be very energetic about it. And again, I said, Hayden is so fucking generous to people. It's crazy. Like, I'm like, Hayden, can we get 13 bottles for our, each caller? Say we'll take around roughly 13 to 15 calls. He's like, fuck it, 36. I'm like, Jesus, calm down, motherfucker. I mean, like, 36. So, I mean, he is very generous. And then, like, I remember last week on Twitter, I was giving away Globe iPhone 5s, which we're giving away as well tonight. And then Hayden, of course, one-ups me and says, giving away a fucking Audi. I'm like the car Audi? Yeah, fucking Audi. Sweet Jesus, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hayden,
Someone from Eastwood won
that
Audi, huh? Someone from Eastwood won the Audi.
Really? Yeah. What kind of Audi was it?
A3. A white Audi A3.
Shit. Man, it's okay. Well, listen, the race for the best prizes has really started. I mean, like, in the past years, we used to be happy with, like, gift baskets and fruitcakes and shit. And then all of a sudden, everyone kind of got competitive. Like, Cherry Mobile, for example, right? They had a Christmas party the other day. They were giving away fucking Land Rovers.
Wow,
Land Rovers. What? Fucking seriously, man.
Cherry Mobile?
Land Rovers.
Land Rovers?
Yes. Fucking Land Rover. Tonight, ABS-CBN had a Christmas party. I was following it on Twitter. What's the owner again's name? Lopez? Gabby?
Yeah.
$1,000,000 pesos cash. Raffle.
Wow.
Million.
Raffle lang?
Yes, last night, Fox International channels, the television channels, they were giving away freaking Chevy vehicles. Like, not just one car, 3 cars. They were giving away fucking 55-inch LEDs. Man, like, the race for, like, top prize is fantastic. And it was funny because on a radio show this morning, we were talking about your best and worst company raffle. And, you know, while, yes, there are cars being given away, TVs, trips abroad, and all of that, Audi A3s, there's still some people receiving, rice, sacket of rice, may mga industrial fan pa, yung mga ganyan na medyo. Yeah, and I was asking on the radio today, I wonder, are there people that go, fuck you, job. I'm going to resign from my company because my friends are winning 55-inch LEDs and trips to Europe while I'm getting fucking sacks of rice and a calendar with the boss's faces on it. I mean, has anyone ever really resigned from their company because they're super kuripot come Christmas time? I would not be shocked. But anyway, Hayden, thanks for your generosity. Thanks for being here.
Welcome,
how are you?
You're welcome. I'm good. Doing very, very well so far. Thanks to you. You really helped me throughout my ordeal before, so thanks to you.
Yeah. And
that's why I love Mo so much, no?
Well, listen, I'm there for you.
We
buddy,
have a
anytime you need
bromance.
me. Totally,
Love
yeah.
you, bro.
Just don't fuck my girlfriend, and you're fine. Listen, how about telling us a little bit about what's going on with Hayden these days? Because I know you're a businessman. You're also you're into positive things. I mean, if it's not a Bible study, it's like some spiritual shit you get into. You're really kind of well-rounded. What are you into these days?
Sa career, I have a online gaming called Bazinga. It's based in China. That's where we raffled off an Audi A3. Yeah, and
of course you can gaming, man. That's hardcore.
And then I'm running ZO Skin Health. That's where I practice what I learn about business. And then I still have my hidden fragrances. We just launched 6 new fragrances that we're giving away to every caller tonight. Correct? Today.
Yes, every caller gets at 478-797-954. Every single. Hey, how about listen? I'm going to put you on the spot, but man, if you're going to throw away 36 easy like that, I mean, we should ask you for more down the line. I mean, whether you're here or not.
Right? Anything you want. Yun nga lang, just wag lang yung Antarctica natin. You remember the Antarctica bet?
That's right. You owe me a trip. This is what happened, Doc, and this is some funny shit.
Go ahead.
So Hayden was like, if you get a call on this podcast from North Korea, I'll take you on your dream trip to Antarctica, which eventually, a few weeks later, maybe 2 weeks later, somebody called the podcast from the border of China and North Korea. And Jaden was like, that's fucking not serious. I'm like, it's serious and we have proof. So we had a caller call in from the border of, which I don't know if he was technically set foot on North Korea soil, but he was right there.
I think
he
was in China. I think that's not counted.
It's counted, you creepy motherfucker. All right. Anyway, let's get to these
if
phone
business
calls.
goes well next year, let's go to Antarctica.
All right, I'll take you up on that. Thanks, buddy. All right, we got full lines. Not shocking. And Hayden's got a lot of specific questions here from some of our listeners. But let's go to Ella, who's 24. She's in Makati. She's on a cell phone, so let's try to knock her out first. Ella, 24, Makati on line 1. How can we help you, dear?
Hey,
Hi, good evening, Mo. Good evening, Hayden.
Good evening, Ella.
Hey, Ella.
What's up, baby?
Hi. I've got a question, but actually it's not for me, it's for a friend. Kasi we have a friend na was dating a guy for about 2 years. Tapos, recently lang, a couple of months ago, saka lang sila naging officially in a relationship.
Okay.
And the problem is, we're living together in a pad, and her parents, parang pinayagan siya na magpunta dito sa Manila because of us. We're friends kasi.
Okay.
Way back in high school. And then, now recently, lagi na siyang nag-spend ng night with her boyfriend. And what bothers us kasi parang feeling namin hindi serious yung guy sa kanya kasi he never met yung circle of friends nung guy, and hindi siya pinapakilala din nung guy sa parents niya, and even the guy hindi nagpapakilala sa amin or hindi rin sumasama sa amin sa circle of friends.
So you're worried. Okay, so Ella, you're worried then that this guy medyo baka asshole or something like that kasi you haven't met him. Your roommate doesn't introduce you to the circle of friends.
We met him few times lang, pero yung hindi siya, not the typical boyfriend of a friend na would reach out to the friends or would even bother to join when we're
okay,
in the
all right. We got it. All right, Ella, we understand. Okay, Hayden, Ken, being dudes here, how important is it to be a boyfriend? Like, what if you're not very social? What if you don't like going out? What if you don't like meeting a lot of people? Because I'm like that. I mean, I'll meet the girlfriend's friends, no problem. But maybe there are guys even less social than me and just doesn't want to meet anyone. Just like spending time bahay-bahayan with the girlfriend and not really going out. Is it mandatory that a boyfriend... hold on, Ella. Shit. We heard your story like 4 fucking times already. Is it mandatory for a guy to make himself available to the girl's friends or even to the guy's friends just so they get the approval, if that's necessary? Or, I mean, just like a background check?
Well, for me, Mo, it doesn't mean that if that guy doesn't show his expression or doesn't introduce the girl to the parents or their friends, doesn't mean or doesn't prove that he doesn't love her. And on the other hand, if the girl is important and the guy knows that it is important for her or for him to meet his friends, just be social. You don't have to be like really close with them. So that's my take
Right,
on that.
but I don't think the proof is to love her or not, because there could be bad guys out there that love their girlfriend. So it's not really a proof of true love or anything like that. Is it dangerous, especially if you're a friend who cares about another one, that this guy doesn't show his face around here, and it's kind of weird because we don't know him?
No, Mo, honestly, I'd like to be fair to the other guy. Who knows? Maybe your friend Ella, your female friend, doesn't want you to meet the guy kasi baka pangit or
that's true,
or hindi acceptable because he's not rich or whatever, ganyan. So
no, kasi parang there are times na parang we're inviting the guy, tapos yung friend namin is parang excited about it. So yeah, I'll invite him. Tapos eventually, parang a day before the event, so parang mag-back out yung guy, and then she said parang she parang nagbago yung plans.
But listen to this, Ella. Before, when I was still with Vicky, she would invite me to some social functions, and I'd feel insecure because this is not my circle, and they're too mature for me, and they're already too successful for me. I don't like talking to them, so I prefer to stay home. That doesn't mean I don't like Vicky.
So it's an insecurity on your part,
possible,
which is fine.
Right, possible. Yeah. So it doesn't. But my point is, it doesn't mean that the guy is not serious about the girl. It's basically my point.
Pero ba't hindi rin niya pinapakilala yung friend ko dun sa parents niya?
Well, is
that's
it really
even worse.
necessary?
That's very difficult.
Yeah.
That's very difficult, especially if the girl's like pretty much living in with the guy already. Sometimes it's very scary to meet the parents. Meeting the friends should be a lot easier. Listen, I'm going to be with Ken and Hayden here and saying it doesn't necessarily mean he's a bad guy. However, this guy should at least understand the friend's concern. Like, if I was the boyfriend, I would be like, okay, I don't want to hang out with your friends because I'm not really that type of person for whatever reason. Maybe I'm shy. Maybe I'm intimidated kasi baka mas mayaman sila or whatever it may be, or mas matalino and I'm not that smart, whatever. But at least one time,
that's true.
So
just show yourself.
Right, just to kind of make everyone feel at ease that I'm not a serial killer or whatever like that. That I'm real. I'm gonna go there.
I'm not imaginary. My name's not Snuffleupagus.
Right, because next thing you know, like maybe I'm a kind of guy who's got tattoos on my face and stuff like that, and I know they would get turned off by something like that, so I won't show myself. But at least one time, show yourself. Just so you know that people can kind of settle down a little bit. And then you can explain to them, or you can even pretend you're very quiet to them. Like, yeah, I'm very shy. I'm not the type to go outside. Things like that. At least one time he should do that. But also, it doesn't necessarily mean he's a bad guy.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry?
Even me, I always make an effort to get to know the friends and even the family of the person I'm dating. So,
you dating someone new?
Now?
Yes? All right, just checking. You said it in the present tense. Ella, don't worry about it so much, but at the same time, please still try to invite them out as often as you can.
Yeah.
Excuse me, especially on big days like a birthday and stuff like that. Please tell, hey, please bring him. We'd like it'll make us feel better because we care about you. We want to make sure you're safe. Kahit one time lang, and we won't bother you anymore. Just bring him to one of these functions, okay? Thanks for the call, baby. Let's go to line 3, G, who's 21. She's in Makati. Hi, G. How are you? Thanks for being here this evening. You have 3 men here with you. Ken,
hi, good
Hayden,
evening.
myself.
Hi, Mo.
Hi, G.
Hi,
What's
Hayden.
up?
Hi, G.
Hi, Doc. I'm sorry.
Hi.
I just want to ask, at this day and age, do you still consider virginity an antiquity, or I don't know? What's your take on being a virgin?
How old are you? How old are you?
21. She's 21.
21, and you want to know if being a virgin at 21 is like medyo corny, na kasi virgin ka pa rin, or like parang underrated?
Yeah, I guess because my work friends, parang they are proud that they are virgin. On the other hand, my college friends, parang I can't join in the conversation where they're talking about the steamier stuff. So I don't know. I suddenly got confused on
how do you feel about it? You first. How do you feel about it? Do you feel that you have to be, a virgin for the rest?
Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you feel dirty if you have sex?
No, not at all. I do masturbate, so I'm not very religious.
I was just gonna ask, do you masturbate? But thank you for beating me to the punch. Hold on, I gotta settle my boner for a second here.
Come on. Yeah, but no, I don't see it as a bad thing. It's just, I guess, coincidence that the first boyfriend I have had, I've had it quite some time ago. Mm-hmm. So, and that I was very young then, so it was more like an innocent thing, nothing really sexual or anything. And I haven't had.
Listen,
one.
Well, as long as you feel comfortable about your body, right, and you have someone you can trust to have sex with, I don't really think if it's overrated, underrated, or anything like that. I think most people by now, say you called the show and you said, "Oh, I'm 21, I masturbate, whatever," we would already assume, okay, you're probably not a virgin, and it's completely healthy. I mean, let's be realistic. At your age, 21, both guys, girls, they're super intrigued by it. They're super enthusiastic about it. A lot of them do want it. So why would it be underrated, overrated, or anything when it's just kind of part of being that age, being human, wanting certain things, and your body like responding to certain kind of stimulus and whatever. So don't really overthink that part, but at the same time, don't rush to bone the first guy you think is boneable. Really kind of try to, I don't know, make it worth your while. Try to still make it special and romantic and all of these things, just because for your memory's sake, you had a really good first time. Whatever. Whether, call it sentimentality, whatever. At least that first time is kind of cool. Let me ask the boys here. Hayden, your first time, could it have been better? Could you have done a little bit more? Could you have been a better person? Was it everything you wanted it to be?
No. I could have been better. I could have done better.
It was a motel. Was that a motel?
No, it's in a car. I didn't even know. I was already 18.
Was in a car.
Yeah, I was already 18.
Man.
I was already 18. It's in Ateneo under a big tree. I didn't even know that it was already happening.
What kind of car was 6'4" Hayden losing his virginity in?
It was I think it was a Toyota, red Toyota, I think. I forgot.
Imagine, as big as you are, right? 6'4", and however tall this girl was. Imagine a Toyota being as small as it. You must have been like A, extremely uncomfortable, and B, that Ateneo tree must have been shaking.
I didn't know it was already happening. I mean, I wasn't aware. I mean, I wasn't being aggressive, and I wasn't trying to get her to, but bigla na lang, umainit ah. Yun na pala.
Medyo warm.
Yun na pala.
Why so warm and oily?
But still, I just wanted to tell G, parang it's really a waste. You're right, Moe. It's really a waste of mind energy to decide if virginity is good or bad or outdated or old fashioned. Because honestly, it's not our function to judge. There's no point judging if this is right or wrong. It's not in our job description as human beings to judge if this is right or wrong. So,
and basically what I'm trying to say also is remove the mental aspect and just concentrate on the things that I think would be important when it's that time you're going to hit already, which is it the right person? Are you using the right protection? Is this the right setting? I mean, don't. I mean, I have nothing against motels, but don't lose your virginity in a motel.
Although
and I have nothing against Toyota, but not in a vehicle.
Meron ako pag anak ko yun na babae, virginity is precious.
Okay, that's
pag anak ko yun, ito yung advice ko.
Right, especially when they bring home Hayden, right? It's like, oh, Jesus. All right. Let me ask you, Ken, was your losing virginity moment, was it everything you wanted it to be?
Of course not. It was terrible.
Was it?
Yeah, that's what.
Was it worse than the Toyota?
Ibig sabihin, mabilis in less than 1 minute. Doctor Ken.
Nag-experiment
It was in first year lang.
You're experimenting, you don't know, and all those things. But,
was it in a house?
It was in a house.
Okay. Was it in your house?
Yes, it was. It was in
not so bad.
But I ended up marrying her, so my wife. But what I want to tell
Ken making us look bad.
But I want to tell G that don't sweat it. It's okay. I myself don't think about that. It's not important to me. And my point is just be safe when you do it.
But Mo, I have this non-negotiable rule sa akin na I will never touch a virgin. So I've never touched a virgin.
Way, really?
I know it.
Why not? And how would you know? Do you ask them? Like, listen, are you a virgin? I'm gonna touch.
Honestly, I do.
Right. I see what you're saying. It affects them because they will forever kind of.
Yeah. And parang normally naman I don't end up with the person. So you don't want that responsibility, huh? You don't want the responsibility of quote unquote taking someone's virginity because you're gonna always be remembered.
Exactly.
Maybe have some sort of connection to you.
So it's a non-negotiable for me. Yeah. So paminsan nandiyan na, and then
that's very odd.
I would ask.
That's very odd.
It's very I would ask, and then they go, "Why is it important?" And I go, "Yeah, if it is important if you are still a virgin, because I won't touch you."
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I think I've walked away twice or
Because two girls were virgins.
Walked away.
Were they super wild though? Like wait, were they super wild? Like oh, putang ina Hayden, come here right there. And then
as in mo ganito, magkumot ka, magbihis ka na. Tapos ano?
Tang ina, hardcore.
Talaga. Magbihis ka na.
Hoy, bihis ka. Tang ina, hindi ko. This titi's for something else.
Pero mag-taxi ka na.
Jesus, knocking him out.
Maalis, no?
All right, G.
Good job.
G, no boyfriend right now, no nothing. You're just single and masturbating, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. What are you? Toys, hands? What's your thing?
Just hands.
Hands. Get a toy, man. It'll break you in a little bit more.
Anong brand mo? Anong brand? You know, there's a.
You can get
your favorite brand. Vibe. Vibe.
No.
You had a favorite.
I had an ex-girlfriend who left a huge... Remember when I was moving out of my house? I was moving out of my house in Makati recently, and my ex-girlfriend left a massive dildo in my room, and I was like, Hayden, should I sell this? And Hayden's like, just throw it away. I'm like, yeah, but this is celebrity vibrator. And you're like, Mo, that's disgusting. I'm like, Hayden telling me what disgusting is? And he's like, Mo, throw it away. Remember, because Hayden was helping me sell all of my stuff, right? So I was going through all of my shit in my house, and I was like, Hayden, ex-girlfriend, massive black vibrator. And he's like, no, that's disrespectful. I'm like, what? Let's sell this. He's like, no, throw it away. This is a celebrity fucking vibrator. And he's like, get rid of it. I'm like, all right, fuck. Threw it away. So Hayden, of course, the better mind between the both of us. Invest in a toy, love.
Come on,
it's good
even
fun.
if I wanted to, it's really embarrassing to go to a store and buy one.
No. Actually, it's not.
It's online.
Yeah.
Online.
Actually, even if you go to the US and then buy it there, people don't care. I mean,
Hayden, do her a solid. Hayden, do her a solid, please. She lives in in Makati. You're nearby. Go pick her up a vibrator and drop it off her house, man. Come on.
I'll send it to you. I have a
Oh no.
Hey, look, she's a virgin, so you're going to walk away. You're guaranteed to walk away. She's a virgin, right? Listen, you don't have to be worried about Hayden because you're a virgin. So the moment Hayden gets to you and he hands you the vibrator, go, oh no, umalis ka na. Go.
Is there like a warning sign somewhere?
A warning sign? What do you mean warning sign?
No. Never mind.
I wouldn't touch
All right, G, thanks for the call, baby. We appreciate it. Get a toy, enjoy, and be responsible, and make sure to make it a good moment when you
before the world
decide.
ends, at least.
Sometime in February, which is, I'm already predicting, that's when you lose your virginity. All right, thanks. Thanks, G.
And by the way, super entertaining, highly entertaining, the show.
Well, it's because of you and people like you who call on the show with these awesome questions, so thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Long, 25, Parañaque. He's on line 1. He's got a question.
Hello.
Long. Welcome
Hello.
to the show.
Hello.
Yes, Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Long.
This is one question for both of you, actually. Me and my girlfriend are dating for around 3 months already. And then every time we make love or for the first time we make love, nagulat lang ako sa sinabi niya na can you, if ever you're finished, just pop it inside. So parang, what's up? Sabi ko pa sa kanya, are you insane or what? Ganyan. And then sabi niya, just trust me, I have a hidden talent. And then,
good luck.
And then I don't know what the hidden talent was. And then just after I finished, I'm just shocked that she just stand up and go to the bathroom and then
jump.
Just like a frog position, you know what? A frog position,
like she's
and
squatting.
Then everything na pinasok ko na is nilabas niya.
That's what you think.
Hindi ko alam.
Stupid.
That's
actually, I have magic. I can turn that into a baby.
Shit, I could turn that into a baby. You know me. Long, is she using birth control pills or any other contraception before you guys do this circus act?
No. Actually, tinanong ko rin siya, nag-take siya ng pills or what, or wala talaga. So,
but you did?
Nagulat, actually, flight stewardess siya. So, pauwi siya sa 24.
You're so lucky.
Medyo siya bothered ako, 25, na hindi pa ready sa So, every magsasex kami is parang medyo kabado ko na baka magkamali siya or one time pa nga parang nakatulog siya.
Dude, Long, ako magsasabi sa'yo. Pare, pag ginawa mo ulit yun, stupido ka, pare. Stupido. Huwag ka maniwala sa kanya.
Yeah, that's fucking insane, Long.
Almost. And parang syempre lang. parang galing niya.
Trip lang.
Ang galing niya, nalalabas siya talaga lahat.
Yeah, guess what she's going to be doing that? She's going to do that in the fucking hospital when she's farting out that child. She was, Doc, kaya ko to. Tingnan mo, frog position. In 9 months. That's what's going to happen, Long, that's crazy. Listen, she can do the frog, she can do the monkey, she can do the whale, she can do whatever fucking animal position she wants.
Monkey.
The thing is, you need to take the contraception. Your Diane 35s, your fucking Yasmin's, whatever. Maybe she needs to get birth control, birth control pills. So you can go ahead. Yeah, fuck. You can jizz all over her fucking face. So who cares? But and just make sure you're using protection, and do not believe her that she has this quote unquote talent, because talent doesn't beat science. Science wins all the time. You have two doctors here on stage. They'll back me up. This is fucking crazy.
What airline?
All right.
All right.
All right,
the frog
thank you,
position
bro.
looks awkward. Yeah, you're welcome, bud. Thanks, man. Bye-bye.
At nanood pa mo? Nanood pa ng frog position.
Yun na nga lang pahinga niya, nanood ka pa.
I'll be like, let me frog position and I'll just take a shit right there. Look at this is me.
Instagram
we got
natin,
a ton
Instagram,
of Skype
Instagram
calls. By the way, Instagram, Jesus Christ. Hayden, you, cameras and nudity, not allowed anymore, man. We moved on from that. 478-7954 is our phone number if you want to call us. Get yourself on the program. Hayden Cole is here. Dr. Ken as well. Hayden giving away perfume to every single caller tonight. Plus a chance, of course, to win iPhone 5 from Globe and a paid line for 1 whole year.
Wow.
All of that happens today on the program. Let's take Apple, who's 26 in Taguig. She has a question specifically for Hayden, and looks like it's about traveling or something like that. Apple, you're on line 2. How can we help you? Good evening.
Hello?
Hi, Apple.
Hi, Apple.
Yeah, hi, guys.
Hi.
Yeah,
How are you?
my question, well, I don't really have a question. It's more of like, I need some tips. Like, hey, have you guys heard of couch surfing?
Coucher?
It's like when you
what
host
is it?
backpackers and you let them stay in your house for free.
Again, what? Sorry, what's that?
Couch surfing.
Couch surfing?
It's when you host backpackers to live in your house, right? They come into the country, they need a place to crash. They crash on your sofa, correct?
All right. So recently I hosted like a very, very hot Russian guy. So I got like an idea, like I wanna do the guy.
Galing mo.
Yeah.
But it's just that it's not possible because I was like hosting like about 8 people in my house on that specific period.
Yeah.
So anyhow, so I was like thinking of doing like a backpacking. I want to backpack Southeast Asia, like solo, and I want to get laid. So
Yeah,
like,
good
I need
idea,
a tip
man.
on like, I don't know if it's like, is it really a crazy idea to do it? Like I haven't really done it. It sort of seems like it's really fun. Like, do couch surfing
listen,
and
it's
get laid.
risky.
You don't have to
it's
go
risky.
outside. But it's
No,
more.
I mean, I just want to do it. Like I don't want to do it.
What's your
in
name again?
Manila,
What's your
like,
name again?
Some
Sorry.
people might know me or whatever.
What's your
So I
name,
was just,
Mo?
I just like want to do
Apple,
some.
Apple.
I don't know,
Apple,
just do
yeah.
something crazy.
Apple, it's more fun in the Philippines.
Very nice, very witty, Hayden. Very nice, especially around Hayden, especially if you're not a virgin. Apple, listen, are you there to... Wait, hold on. Let me ask you. Are you there to fuck foreigners? Is that why you want to go abroad? Because
No,
I mean,
not
let's
really
just be
foreigners.
honest.
I mean, I never really had a Filipino boyfriend. Like, it's not about dating. It's not about chasing a foreign guy. But it's just like to add something to what I'm going to do.
Okay, Apple, it's dangerous, but I mean, listen, traveling alone, backpacking in other countries, it's also very fulfilling. I've done it, and I didn't bone anyone when I was there, unfortunately, but you know it's fulfilling. It's great to travel and stuff like that, but make sure you do your thorough research, because I don't want you to end up in some kind of red light district in fucking Bangkok. You're looking to bang, and
With
then all
AIDS.
of a sudden,
Exactly.
yeah, you get in trouble. Whether it be medically, you get in trouble, or you fuck a goon. And you're, and then you're in a foreign land, you don't speak the local language, and you're screwed. You know what I mean? It's very dangerous. Yeah. I would rather you
watch.
I would rather you
movies.
wait for your next. Well, no, but it's true though. I would rather you wait for the next hot-looking foreigner lying down on your couch, and then just bone him there in your home. At least you feel a little bit more safe.
In my house.
No, look for another room. They won't refuse unless.
So say that again. I can't quite hear you.
They won't refuse, naman. I mean, if you go to their room and then
What?
Yeah.
So
he said take the Russian guy next time. Take the Russian guy to another room, and he's not going to refuse, because when you're backpacking, I mean, come on, when you're backpacking, you're packing your clothing, you're packing your water, you're packing your this, that, and you're packing your condoms, because when you're backpacking, there is a chance that you meet the locals there and like, ooh, look at him, he's from another country. I'm going to fuck this guy, just like this girl wanted to do with the Russian. Apple, backpacking fine. just be a little bit careful. If you want to bone other guys in other countries, that's fine as well. Just it's all about safety for us, man. I don't want to hear one of my listeners getting all in trouble abroad because they didn't take the precaution. All right.
Advice.
Apple, are you hot? Apple, are you good looking?
I can say yes.
In a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm overconfident. Like I don't know.
Okay, which local celebrity do you most resemble?
Yun.
Sorry, say it again.
Which local celebrity do you most look like?
Oh, I look like Joyce Jimenez. Yeah, like always.
With a body to match?
People will fuck you. Yeah.
Sorry,
you got a body. You got a body to match that?
Not bad, you say?
You got
with a body.
Do you have a body, Joyce Jimenez body
yeah.
also?
Same, yeah.
Same everything.
The movies and yeah.
Say your address again?
Oh.
Backpack nga ako sandali.
Hayden's packing his backpack already. All right. He's learning Russian on the way. On his way to Apple's house. He's
Portuguese. If I look Portuguese, I can pretend I'm Brazilian.
Right. Thanks, babe, for the call. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you, Apple.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
Let's go to Tokyo, Japan. Speaking of foreigners, and let's talk to... this is Tasha, who's 26 as well, just like our last caller. Tasha, Japan. Mushi mushi. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello.
No, I'm not Japanese.
Yeah,
but you're in Japan. It's the same thing. I'm sure you've heard mushi mushi before in Japan. All right. What's up, baby?
So I have a question. It goes like this. What gives? My ex-boyfriend suddenly sends an email that he just had a dream about us doing something mischievous. And it's been like 5 years. Why do you, when do you guys do that? And if you do that, why? What's your intention?
Tawag dun sumpong sa midnight. Alam mo yun, kailangan ko maghanap. Sino pinakamadali? Oh, ex-girlfriend. Send an email. Baka sakali
really? Do you think that's true? Do you think like because I had a dream. Okay, last night I had a dream of Jay, the lead singer of Kamikaze. Like he was in my dream last night. So, and I have no history with that guy. I mean, like we've never hung out. It's just when it comes to dreams, I've always wondered. And Hayden, you might be different because you think your mind works in a different way than mine, but. I never look into my dreams. It never bothers me. I never get weirded out. I mean, sometimes if it's tragic, like death in the family, I'll wake up and I'm like, man, that was fucked up. And then 1 minute later, whatever, let's move on. I don't look into it. I don't read into it. It doesn't bother me at all, no matter what it is. Now, if it's a dream I had with a super hot chick and we're doing something, as she said, mischievous, then I'd wake up kind of like, yeah, that's kind of cool. But I'm not going to fucking email that girl and say, hey, baby. You know what I think he was doing?
Why would he
No,
email
Tasha,
me?
I'll tell you what he was doing because he wants to fuck you. He wasn't talking.
That's the point.
Whether he really dreamt
about you or not. He just used that as the story, the intro for you to respond and go, oh, talaga? What do you mean by mischievous? What do you mean by mischievous? Well, I fucking
doesn't even have to be the real dream.
On your nose and you frogged in the bathroom. It was awesome. I mean, it is just a way for him to bone you again. You know why? Because he's not getting sex right now. He doesn't have anyone to have sex with.
So he doesn't miss me in an emotional kind of romantic
he
kind of way.
No, he goes, but it doesn't have to be you.
Yeah.
You know?
He's thinking, he's thinking, who's the last person I had sex with most often? And who is the easiest person that I could have sex with? I'm not saying that you're easy, but it's because you were together, so he can fuck you every day. So he's like, it's Tasha. Let me email her and let me concoct some horseshit story.
But it's been 5 years and I'm not his last
It doesn't
girlfriend.
matter. It doesn't matter.
I have a question,
Maybe
Tasha.
you were his best.
Do you like this guy? Do you like this guy?
I did.
No, because I think you're like considering you're liking this email. It's not like just a question.
Of course, and that was very flattering for someone to
Yan,
so marunong score.
Gusto mo rin pala eh. Baka lang gusto mo. I feel that you were saying emotional. Is this like guy emotional about me? Because that would be better. But like Mo said, he just wants to bone you.
Yes, I was trying to figure out if the email had a different kind of underlying meaning of being emotional or romantic, or it was purely sexual.
Tasha, let's say it was an email. Let's say it was a text message. Would you feel differently about it?
It's difficult to send text message because he's in the Philippines and I'm in Japan. So
right. No, but my thing is when a guy texts you something like that, it's all because it's like a booty call email. It's basically what it is. Now the thing is, yes, you're in Japan, he's in the Philippines, but he's still trying to get something. Whether it might be a sexy email exchange, maybe you'll go, oh really? Sige, mag-Skype tayo.
I'm curious.
And then you get on Skype and all you see is his balls kind of right there on the webcam. I mean, it is really, believe us, it's just a way to get you back in the bedroom because he would rather just say, hi, how are you? How's everything?
Pero Mo, nasa ano,
a couple emails and then he'll tell you about the dream. I'm sorry,
but Mo, he's in Japan though. No, she's in Japan and the guy is in the Philippines. Baka gusto this is parang online sex thing.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It's like he wants some sort of naughty email exchange or
what did you reply? What did you do?
Yeah.
How did you reply?
Well, it took me like a day before I replied. Tapos sabi ko, talaga, really? So what happened in the dream?
Oh,
the dream didn't even happen. I'm telling you.
You freaking slut.
He had another dream about you. And then, so what happened? And then he went into details. And I was like, oh, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Alam mo kung ako yung...
Tasha.
If I was the one who sent you that email, then in less than 24 hours, you'd be in my bed.
That's right. Exactly.
Okay.
And Tasha, as much as you blame all of this, he wants to fuck me talk on him, you would bone him right now if he was in Japan or if you were in Manila, correct?
Oh, tagal na sagot eh.
That's right.
May delay.
Philippine genius.
Yes,
all right.
sir.
Thank you, Tasha.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks, Tasha.
And Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Goodbye.
Third girl tonight who needs a freaking vibrator.
They can have this mic. Gusto mo tong mic na to?
Let's take a commercial break, and we will get some more of your calls. By the way, the phone number 478-7954. Every caller, thanks to Hayden, our guest tonight, will receive a perfume from Hayden.
Yep.
Or cologne.
Our latest.
Oh, just launched, right? This
just
weekend,
last Saturday, 3 days ago.
Fantastic. That's all yours. If you call the phone number, and you can also win a Globe iPhone 5 tonight. Taking a break. Back after this. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
Pechay. Pechay na lang. Mahaba ang carpet ng Pechay, she will start with the Pechay.
Oo,
if it's kung mahaba yung hair, di ba masakit?
Hindi, ginugutin ko muna ng konti.
Kailangan trim mo ng gupitan muna.
Tsaka pagka kasi yung mga pek-pek, tsaka Pechay pala, Pechay. Tsaka mga tite, yun ang mga nakikita ko. Mga yan, Ampalaya ba? Ampalaya. Hindi, titi na lang. Ay, titi naman talaga eh.
Upo na lang.
Upo. Kalaki naman niya.
Ano ba yan? Diba?
Parang titi ng kabayo. Parang titi ng kabayo.
Titi ng kabayo! Ay, Tirso!
I have a new best friend who's always in the know. She knows the latest shopping finds and the most popular night spots to flaunt them. She helps me plan movie dates and my next Barkada getaway. She even helps me keep up with my guys' hobbies and gizmos, the latest bands and gigs, and what restos I have to try next. It's great having a best friend who knows everything. Meet Christine, my digital go-to girl. Log on to Christine.com and get everything a girl needs to know. Also available on iOS and Android.
I can say I don't like him. That's my right to say. That's not slander. I don't.
You sure?
I don't like his behavior. Sorry, I don't like his behavior. We want to be politically correct.
At that moment.
And I don't like his shirt. I can say that. It's a purple shirt.
I don't remember.
It should be a separate charge. That Oh, here we go again. No, it was a different shade of purple.
Oh my God,
this is,
you're funny.
You want fries in that foot? I'm on the roll, baby. I'm on the roll. The joke will make sense when our guest arrives on the set. Would you like to introduce our guest?
All right. Our guest was wearing a...
I have a new girl who lets me do what I love. She updates me on new star athletes to watch for and the teams that are just killing it. She helps me plan which games to catch with the guys or the next marathon we can join. She teaches me how to condition myself for sports, which cool music to work out to, and where I can go on my next adventure. A girl who loves what I love. She's Christine, my digital go-to girl. Log on to Christine.com and get more out of what you love. Also available on iOS and Android.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at gtwm podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here on this Thursday night. Welcome to the show. Our guest tonight is Dr. Hayden Cole. Hello, Hayden. Thanks for being here.
Yep.
We also have Dr. Ken. Phone number 478-7954. Every single caller will win a bottle of Hayden's cologne, perfume. It's called perfume, right? It's not cologne, or either or.
Well, we have body sprays, we have colognes, we have perfumes.
Ah, okay.
Different
fragrances.
Yep.
Fragrances. All right, gotcha. Also, your chance of winning a Globe iPhone 5 happens tonight as well. All you got to do is be caller of the night. If you are listening abroad, you can catch us on Skype, GTWM Podcast 69. If you want to get us on Skype, and we'll go ahead and put you in just like we did with that girl from Tokyo. Okay, let's get to some of these calls, and let's start with cell phone. Let's talk to Ed, who's 28. He's out of Manila. He's on line 3. Ed, your question for the group today. What's going on? Thanks for being here.
Yes, hi. How are you guys?
Hi, Ed.
We're doing good, Ed. How are you? How's your boyfriend?
Oh, my God.
Kuha ko na mo.
Halatang halata.
Alam ko na yung sinasabi mo.
That's right.
I got it now.
I can hear it. That's right. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, I just want to be current tonight. I just want to know what's your take on Janine not winning the Miss Universe title?
Not into it.
Yeah.
But
did you watch it? Any of you guys watch it? I did.
I just heard on the radio that we are first runner-up.
Yes, she did. I wasn't able to watch it, so I just searched for the
last week on the radio show, I firmly believed Miss Venezuela would win. Venezuela always has a strong showing, and she was fucking lights out gorgeous. However, I mean, I really thought it was hers to lose until she got to the question and answer portion, and she didn't do a good job, and Philippines did an exceptional job, and that's where I thought Philippines then kind of
win.
Yeah, took over. USA is very pretty. South Africa was pretty. I had South Africa last week high on my list as well. But I really thought Venezuela was going to clean house. I mean, she was fucking
Was she even part
gorgeous.
of the top 5?
She came in 3rd.
Oh, really?
But she fucked up the question and answer. I mean, it wasn't a disaster, but it certainly wasn't as good as the Philippines. And we finally had a great answer after
what was the question?
pretty
What was the
poor
answer?
answers. It was something about like shit. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Ed, it was something like the responsibilities or the ability to connect with other people, bilang Miss Universe, even if you don't speak English, or even if it's not one language, different languages.
The question
or
is
something
like is it important to know or to speak English as an ambassador of Miss Universe?
To connect with other people, things like that, whatever, as Miss Universe. And she
no.
gave a great answer about like, it's... Fuck, I forgot. But it's something about, it's not about the language you speak.
Pharmacy graduate.
Really?
Yeah.
I think she's a UST girl. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But anyway, she gave a great answer. Finally, we got a good answer. So I thought she was going to win, especially against USA. But unfortunately, she didn't. But strong showing. I really think, though, we need to not have Georgina Wilson or Isabel Daza agree, but force them to join the Miss Universe pageant, because with their wit, they're smart, they're beautiful, they're tall, they're everything you're looking for in a beauty queen. They would just destroy that.
Lately
the problem is, what if Venezuela sends their Georgina Wilson? then it's on. This is Mayweather Manny. All of a sudden. But she is our best bet.
Mo, I have a question for you. I have a question for you. You notice that almost all of them, they have, the body shapes, medyo sexy, and then
that's right.
May boobs sila lahat, and ganyan. If we have, sa Filipinos, 5'8" and above, medyo rare. And to find a girl na 5'8" and above, na taller, usually flat boobs.
That's
Are
right.
you for or against plastic surgery, like boob jobs for them?
For the Miss Universe pageant?
For
I'm going to go
candidate.
against. Yeah. I'm going to go against. Yeah.
¿Por qué?
Because then all of a sudden we're sending the best altered version of what we have. And there's nothing wrong with being altered, but we're talking about this competition. Like if we were talking Hollywood, or we're sending Filipina actresses to be Hollywood stars, yeah, go ahead, do boob job, whatever you want to do. But if it's a beauty pageant, then it's palaban ng best doctors, palaban ng best products. It's going to be tough. And I know you probably disagree because you're in that industry, but tell me why I'm wrong.
because the other countries are doing that, and it's parang lugi tayo.
Well, then, okay, fine. Okay,
I mean, they're already doing something cosmetic. Usually, I think most of them, if I'm not mistaken, siguro mga 80% of our candidates, karamihan veneers ang teeth. That's already cosmetic.
Sure,
yeah,
I agree. Okay,
cosmetic
fine.
lahat yun. So,
yung kalaban natin?
No, even our candidates.
Have you seen their teeth?
I think
they're chiclets. They're beautiful.
Almost
it's
everyone,
crazy.
almost every beauty queen I know, at kahit candidate lang, they had their teeth done. Cosmetic
Okay,
pa rin, diba?
let's ask a gay guy, because this is their NBA Finals. This is their Super Bowl. Okay, so they're the most passionate about this. Ed?
Yeah.
Ed, do you want us to send our candidates abroad in this competition, which we've been doing very well recently, with altered chest, fake boobs, and a variety of other cosmetic alterations?
That's no big deal.
No big deal.
If it
because you guys just want to win the championship,
crown, and to make make our candidates more beautiful on stage, why not?
Maybe there should be a contest na bawal alteration, parang parang kumbaga sa boxing, no steroids game, no steroids boxing.
Exactly.
And then there should be another na okay lang with alterations.
So I think Miss Universe is very open to that. So it wouldn't be a problem if we send a candidate that has undergone.
How many tall Filipinos are there na may boobs?
Does Rufo Gutierrez have real boobs? Ayan. Hindi makasagot si Hayden. Hayden can't say it, big.
Don't put me on the spot. Pare naman, mo-under naman.
You're just asking me the question, brother. You can lie and say, I don't think so. Just say, I don't think so.
No comment.
Okay. Well, the reason why I bring her up, because she's got a big chest. She's got a big chest, and she's a tall girl.
Oh, ilan sila?
But
ilan sila?
Konti nga.
But when did big boobs become such a large draw in terms of being able to win the Miss Universe?
But look, tingnan mo yung mga winners. Almost all of them, they have boobs. They have butts.
I can't believe we're three extremely heterosexual guys talking about 7 minutes on Miss Universe pageants.
Dude,
no, I'm just kidding. That's
your girlfriends mo, you pay for their boob jobs. Come on,
how dare you? That's so true.
Here
Let's
we go.
move on. Let's move on. How dare you, sir? How dare you take it personal?
Isn't it true? You paid for someone your ex-girlfriend's boob job before?
A couple times, maybe. But they
Birthday
weren't
pa.
going to be on the Miss Universe
Birthday pa.
pageant.
Regalo
Hayden
naman.
Cole.
And Mo, hindi ikaw yung nakinabang, FYI.
Tangina mo.
Ay. Personal.
You mean you're my second best friend who's fucked my girlfriend? All right. Thank you, Ed, for the call. Sorry about the silver medal today in the Universe pageant. We'll knock him out next year. And listen, we can win this thing back to back. Boom, Georgina next year. Bam, Isabel Daza the year after that. 2-time champions we should be. Somebody please tell them to send their ass over there.
I
Thanks for the
agree.
call.
We should really send them.
Yes, they're right there. Jesus. It's like, actually, I find it not patriotic that they don't go. And I'm going to tell that to Georgina when she's on the show next in a few weeks. All right. Thanks for the call. Have a good day.
No
Bye-bye.
problem. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Paula, 25, Makati, line 1. How are you, Paula? Welcome to the show. Hayden Cole, Dr. Ken. Hi. What's up?
Paula.
Hi. May problema kasi ako sa work. Okay. Masyadong mainitin yung ulo ko. Pag natatangahan ako, parang lagi akong parang di maganda yung pag-usap ko sa mga tao. And I'm so impatient with stupid people. How do I deal with that?
Ano ba yung work mo?
Parang si Mo.
I'm an accountant.
Mo.
Accountant.
Yeah.
Best for you to give the advice kasi you're also like that, diba?
You're okay. You don't like stupid people. Okay.
I see stupid people.
Can you? This is what I do. Yeah, sure. I don't like stupid people as well, but I like.
They're stupid.
That's. I try to isolate yourself as much as possible from them because you know you're going to get angry when you're hanging out with dumb people. But if you isolate yourself at work as much as possible, then you're limiting your interaction with them. You don't own the company. Yeah. It's the company's call to hire whoever they want to hire. So you just kind of have to deal with it. Now, if you're going to be impatient about it and all of that stuff, you're going to put your promotion on the line because they'll go, oh, we can't hire Paula because palagi galit yan eh. You know, what if in meetings with other companies and stuff like that, she's going to turn them off and rub them off because she doesn't have the patience for people not like her. So try to isolate yourself. Always remember, you don't own the company. If you own the company, go on a fire, fucking trigger happy fire everybody. Fine. But because you're not at that position, you just kind of have to remember you're here to make a living. You're not here to fulfill any kind of soul. You're not here to do something outside of this is your job and your career. And if you let these people bother you, then you're going to put your career on the line because you're going to be known as masungit, mataray. And when it comes time to downsize the company and lay off people, they're going to go, oh, yeah, let's get rid of Paula because she kind of brings people down with her being pissed off.
But I'm really
everybody.
good.
That's fine. That's great. And that's what keeps you hired. That's what keeps you employed, is that you're really good at your job. But also kind of have that part where people like you. So when the promotions start coming around and people start voting for you and pushing for you and putting in a good word, you'll be able to get even ascend higher than when you currently are, even though you're great at your job. You get what I mean, baby?
Yeah, I'll try.
Isolate yourself from stupid people.
I've been trying for so long, and it's just that my partner in my process is so stupid. I just can't believe he's like that. He's even older than me.
Wag mo lang patulan. It's just like ignorant siya, and then pag pinatulan mo yung ignorance niya, you're also showing your own ignorance. So,
and let me ask you guys in the medical field, Ken and Hayden, both of you doctors. There's always going to be a doctor that thinks he's badass. He's better than everyone else. There's always going to be, say, a cosmetic surgeon that he thinks he does the best boob job. Miss Universe ang peg ng mga boob job niya. How do you deal with that guy, the doctor that thinks he can save the world, even though it's just medicine and you guys all practice the same stuff?
Hayden, go. Kasi I can only talk about my superiors. If you're thinking about that, because at this level, parang parehas na kami, no? So I'll just remember somebody who's like really feeling big shot and ganon. And then when I realized it wasn't necessary to do that because you're scaring your staff. Some surgeons would throw their instruments if it's wrong or something like that. But it's really important that you would give excellence. So they demand excellence from the staff. Isipin mo na lang nanay mo yung operahan niya, no? So, yun din ang natutunan ko when I trained abroad in the US. They're really strict about it, but they're really nice. Let's say they want an instrument, they would say, I'd love to have this instrument, I'd love to have this. Pero yung pag, mainit na yung ulo niya, or he feels incompetence, like the radio frequency machine's not working, and it's really important because you have to stop the bleeding at that moment. Then you really have to demonstrate your authority because in the end, you're the captain of the ship. You're in charge. If somebody screws up, it's your neck. So, okay lang pagka ganun kadelikado.
In Paula's case, it's just her colleague, it's her peer. Yeah. When you get to the position, like I was saying earlier, where you're delegating, you're managing, you're owning your company, you're CEO, then you can be irritated if people do something wrong because, like Ken said, it's your neck, it's your ship. But if you're just a regular person on the ship and you have no power and you're just sharing, you're in the same kind of level as this guy, don't waste
I
your time being mad.
The different point of view. I remember this quote by Albert Einstein. He said, everybody is a genius. But if you expect a fish to climb a tree, it will spend its whole life believing that it is stupid.
That's right.
It might be, what's your name, Ella? You think
Paula?
Paula.
Yes.
I've seen people like you, parang sobrang high and mighty, matalino, and super magaling. Pero ang pangit ng relationships. You might be strong in that field, intellectually siguro taas ng IQ mo, but when it comes to emotional quotient, boo, bagsak ka, and people don't like you.
Pag magaling yung tao sa office, sobrang okay naman kami. I get well with those people. Pero kapag yung below my expectations talaga, they really get through.
Well, Sorry, go ahead, Hayden.
Paula, if you can change a person, the only way you can change things, the environment, is to change yourself. Diba?
Yeah, be more effective
you might
leader.
Be, baka, me, paminsan, I also have co-interns before, classmates who are less intelligent than I am. And what I do is I teach them.
And ganun siya in-address ng boss namin. Hindi naman siya pwedeng patalinuhin bigla. So ako yung kailangan mag-adjust. And I really felt bad.
Okay, Paula, this is how I'm going to end this call, okay? You are there to make a living, okay? Sometimes people get very involved in their job. And I understand that because people want to be happy in their career. They want to be productive. They want to feel proud about themselves. But if you're irritated at your job because these people are there, always revert to the one reason you're there. You're there to make a living. You're there to earn, okay? And no matter how irritating this guy is, every 15th and 30th, you are reminded you're there to be able to make money so you can buy things, you can pay for shit, you can do whatever you want with it. That's the reason you're there. You wouldn't do that fucking job for free, okay? And as much as people want to be fulfilled with their career and be happy about it, you're irritated by the people you work with, then revert to the fact that every 15 and 30, I am here to make money. And then until you find another company or until that guy gets fucking fired, and all of a sudden you're not irritated anymore, and then you can be happy about your job again. But it's a tough world out there. It's tough to get a job. If you have a good one right now, don't fucking put it on the line because you're pissed off all the time. Excel in it because you have the ability to, and remind yourself, hey, I'm here to earn money, man.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, Paula. All right, baby.
Pastor Mo.
Really good
and thanks for not being angry at us.
Pastor Mo.
Thanks, Paula.
All right.
And by the way, Mo, I have another question, just a really quick one. How do I turn down the matatanda na namamas ko? Kasi when I go to our province,
my mom would always say, just say no.
And they're expecting that you will give something to them.
Yeah. Mo, I'm angry at everybody. I need help. How to do that? How do I get these fucking old crippled fucking lepers out of my house when they want money for Christmas? It's like,
this
Jesus,
girl has
man.
issues. Anger management.
You're a party, baby. Listen, those old people, because they're old, the value of $20 to them is like $20 in 1940. You know, it's still a lot of money. Give them $20.
But ito lang, they'll be like that.
Really? Well, then you can revert to being Paula. Then you can go, Paula, okay. Then you can be you. Just whatever comes out of your mouth naturally is going to be the right answer because we know you already. All right?
Thanks, Paula.
All right, baby. Merry Christmas.
Bye, Mo.
That's right, Scrooge. All right. Let's go to, excuse me. Can somebody tell me in the staff if line 3 is ready? Sorry, I lost my screen. Is Chris on the cell phone? Is he ready? If he's not, we'll take someone else. No? Yeah, we'll get to him later. Let's go to Sonia, 30 in Manila, line 2. Hi, Sonia. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing
Sonia.
great, baby.
Merry Christmas.
Hayden Cole, Dr. Ken.
Hello.
Hi. What's up?
Hello.
I'm really confused in life right now. Like, I don't know where to start. I had a successful career. I had an amazing life in Los Angeles, and I left it all to come back to my parents who were sick at that time. And then I started doing a little work of my own here because I used to be a pastry chef there. So I started baking here, and I started selling it. And today when I woke up, I was just like, what am I doing? Why am I here? Like, I missed that life.
How are your parents?
They're
How are your
better
parents?
now. Much better. Like, I'm so happy with the progress.
Can you go back, or you still have to be with them?
I could go back, but then a part of me feels like maybe I can do
you're
something
not sure
here.
about what you want to do in life?
Yeah,
That's
like,
that deep?
I feel guilty. Like, should I leave them again?
Guilty.
Like, I don't know what to do.
Can you bring them? Do you have other siblings that you can go, hey, kuya, ate, or, Diko, whatever. I already put in my 3 years. How about you put in your 3 years so I can go out? Because you're 30, Sonia, so you're still kind of in your prime earning years.
Yeah.
And I would like to see you, kind of like what the last call, I would like to see you do what you like to do, and you can earn from it as well.
But I think Mo, she's very concerned about her parents as well. I'm not very sure.
I've moved.
I think she wants the parents to be part of what she's going to do next. Is that correct?
Yeah, like I can do something here also in the Philippines. Like, I mean, I was born and raised here. I love this country. But at the same time, I'm just so confused where to start from. Like, do I start from scratch when I had everything? Or do I take a shortcut? Like, what do I do?
I think just do whatever you really want to do, and then just learn along the way.
Yeah.
Just
but at
adjust along
30,
the way.
the problem, Hayden, is at 30 years old, you're running out of time in the whole do what you want to do and find your way kind of thing.
I was a doctor for a long, long time, and then I lost my license. I changed career,
which I didn't
was
agree,
already
by the way.
30.
I didn't agree the way you lost your license. That we can get into another podcast.
Premarital sex, though, bro.
That was fucked up.
I lost my license because of premarital sex. That's the basis, premarital sex. But anyway, I changed careers.
Let's get into Sonia, but
I changed career when I was already 30, and then honestly, it turned out to be better.
Hayden, yes, but you can't use you as the small sample size. But you know why?
Yeah.
You're built for success. Look at you. You're tall, you're handsome, you're charismatic. You get what I mean? Like, it's almost you have an unfair advantage everyone else because of that. It's proven. When you're tall, handsome, and eloquent, you dress well, you're going to go farther in life than a guy who's maybe even better qualified than you are. I mean, not saying that you're not, but you know what I mean.
Oh, well.
You're built for success. You look successful. Even naka-chinelas ka. I see Hayden naka sando chinelas, and he still looks like a millionaire. And I have to go out of my way to put on expensive shoes and all of that just to look like you. So, parang, I'm not saying that your looks got you places, but you can easily transform from one career to another because you always look competent.
I've seen other people do that. I mean, at 30, some people at age 50 they still don't know what to do with their lives.
Right. Yeah, but you don't want to fuck around like that. You don't want to make those risks. You don't want to gamble. See, then now we're gambling, okay? While the odds were in your favor at 21, 22 that you can go to any career you want, when you start playing the same bet on that same game at 30 to 31, your odds are no longer in your favor to make money.
And that's
dangerous.
I kind of disagree. Sometimes,
absolutely.
You're stuck in, you're stuck in one situation, one place. You're already 30, 32, you still don't want. Sometimes that's, a door is open for you and you still don't want to take it because, you're afraid, you want to play safe. But no one wins big playing safe. You want to win big, you bet big. You play the game.
Ako naman, my 2 cents for this is because I'm thinking of the caller. How do we know that she's not the quality that Hayden also has? Parang motivated, because she did well in the US and she's comparing it in the Philippines. Just remember, caller, what's her name?
Sonia.
Remember Sonia, but when you were in the States, you reached where you were because you worked hard.
Yes.
It might be longer for you to do that here, but same discipline, work hard. And I kind of agree with Hayden that it doesn't matter if you're 30. I finished my fellowship when I was 36. And that's like...
You're a doctor, Ken.
Yeah, but it's
different.
It's like hard
There's
work.
a different kind of achievement. I'm not putting down Sonia's baking career, but both of you motherfuckers sitting right there are doctors.
No, I'm trying to encourage her. That what I'm saying is, whether
I
want to
encourage her too, but I want to be realistic. Sonia, at 30, if you're still kind of waking up and going, gee, I don't know what I'm going to do, I think you revert to doing what you were successful at, and that is going back here, when I say here, U.S., and going back to what you knew worked. Now, hopefully you can bring your family. Hopefully you can talk your other siblings, if you have, to do their part in watching over your parents. Now, if no one can do that, if your parents don't have the visa, if you have no siblings who are willing to do it, then you stay home and talk about what Hayden and Ken here are doing.
Yeah, that's the last option is my option, to stay home because there's no one else. And
exactly,
point,
that's the last
I'm
option.
motivated. I am hardworking, but I don't have the opportunities here that I had there.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Well, and that's what I'm saying. That's why you got to go. And that's what my point was from the beginning is it's very difficult to be successful both in the U.S. and it's very difficult to be successful in the Philippines because of opportunity.
Yeah, more difficult.
It just so happens
more difficult here.
It just so happens the people here in the U.S. enjoy your product more. Your product. If Hayden had better response, for example, for his fragrances in the U.S. or in Paris than in Manila, I guarantee Hayden would be moving over there too.
Okay, but if ever I can't move and I have to stay here, how do I go about? Do I just do my own thing? Do I start my own business? Do I take risks?
Pero Mo, that's my point. If she had no choice, I'm just encouraging her.
Yeah.
No, it's not too late. You can change careers. You can find a way.
Tama. But if she has a choice,
say, "Oh, Sonia, you should be selfish."
I say go to the U.S.
How to be selfish with your own family?
That's another story. What do you think, Mo? Kasi
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Some people tell me, hey, Sonia, you should be selfish. Just think of yourself. But how to be selfish with your own family?
Well, they mean it in a different way, but not selfish. They just
you find some sort of balance between selfish.
Yes, correct.
And selfish is the wrong word. It's more like being able to define and be productive in your life as an individual and still doing the duties that our culture has instilled in us to take care of your family when they need you.
Yeah.
You kind of have to find both.
Yeah.
We're not heartless. We're not completely independent where we're like, okay, we're going to throw our parents inside the care home, which a lot of countries do.
Yeah.
We have it built in us. And I completely agree that it's a great value that the Filipinos have. And I do it. I mean, I moved here to Los Angeles because my parents are ill. And I it's less money, like you, less money, but I'm doing still what I'm good at. I'm doing what I do, and which is this show and my morning radio show.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, baby. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
you. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thanks,
bye.
One more call, and then commercial break. Chris, 25, line 3 in Marikina because he's in a cell phone, and he's been on hold for a while. Chris, you're on the show. What's up? Chris?
Hi, Chris.
Cell phone Chris, line 3?
I can hear him a bit. Chris?
Sounds like a good question, too. Can we get the staff to check if Chris is there? No?
Is Chris there?
All right, let's put Chris on hold again. Sorry, we tried to get him earlier. Let's go to CDO and talk to... Is this CDO? Yeah, let's talk to RG,
Chris.
who's 20.
We lost Chris.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll put him on hold. We'll either ask him to call back if you're listening, Chris, so we can get to your question. RG,
the
20,
one from Cagayan de
CDO?
Oro, we also lost him.
Oh, we lost him as well?
Yeah.
Jesus, all right. Well, hey, we got a bunch of calls here. Let's go to this guy, Wham. He's 31. Let's make this one quick, Wham, even though I know you've been on hold for over an hour. Wham, Navotas. Oh, God, I love that Navotas, man. You go there, shit. Talk about chances of you getting stabbed. I love that Navotas. Wham.
Leptospirosis more than stab.
Wham, 31. Hi. Line 4.
Line 4.
Yeah.
Wham.
Wham. Wham. Are we not
lots of
getting
callers
Wham?
now?
We have super. Lines are full right now, actually. And we have
Congratulations,
probably another 10 people on Skype trying to get on the show.
Congratulations for staging
thank
another
you.
second season of the Good Times with Mo.
Yeah, you know, I hate being mayabang and paulit-ulit over, but just because Hayden, you and I are pals, and, you know, 20 million downloads, season 1. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Yeah, fucking A.
You were number 1 for a long time, di ba?
Yeah, it's been number 1. So number 1 already. Okay, now, Wham, I'm going to call your name one more time. I see you're on. Are you there? Did you fall asleep? You've been on hold for an hour. Did you get stabbed? Because you're Navotas. No. Okay, fair enough. Let's take a break then. Hayden Co. is here this evening. We have Dr. Ken as well. My name is Mo. You're tuned into... Well, not really tuned in, because you have to be terrestrial radio to tune in. You've just downloaded Good Times with Mo, the podcast here. Thank you very much for doing so and for making it so successful, the aforementioned numbers that Hayden and I were talking about just a few seconds ago. When we come back, more of your calls, your chances of some great prizes, and hopefully more laughs on your end. Taking a break. Back after this. See you in a few.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
Pechay.
Pechay na lang.
Mahaba ang carpet ng Pechay, she will start with the Pechay.
Oo,
if it's kung mahaba yung hair, di ba masakit?
Hindi, ginugutom ko muna ng konti. Tinitrim
Kailangan
trim muna ng konti.
gupitan muna.
Tsaka pagka kasi yung mga pek-pek, tsaka pechay pala, pechay. Tsaka mga tite, yun naman nakikita ko. Mga yan, ang palaya ba? Ang palaya. Hindi, titi na lang. Ay, titi naman talaga eh.
Upo na lang,
Upo. Kalaki naman niya.
Ano ba yan? Diba?
Parang titi ng kabayo. Parang titi ng kabayo.
Titi ng kabayo! Ay, Tirso!
I have a new best friend who's always in the know. She knows the latest shopping finds and the most popular night spots to flaunt them. She helps me plan movie dates and my next Barkada getaway. She even helps me keep up with my guys' hobbies and gizmos, the latest bands and gigs, and what restos I have to try next. It's great having a best friend who knows everything. Meet Christine, my digital go-to girl. Log on to Christine.com and get everything a girl needs to know. Also available on iOS and Android.
I can say I don't like him. That's my right to say. That's not slander.
You're sure?
I don't like his behavior. Sorry, I don't like his behavior. We want to be politically correct.
At that moment.
And I don't like his shirt. I can say that. It's a purple shirt. I don't remember. It should be a separate charge. That, you know. Oh, here we go again. No, it was a different shade of purple. Oh my God, this is funny. You want fries with that foot? I'm on a roll, baby. I'm on a roll. The joke will make sense when our guest arrives in the set. Would you like to introduce our guest?
All right. Our guest was wearing a...
I have a new girl who lets me do what I love. She updates me on new star athletes to watch for and the teams that are just killing it. She helps me plan which games to catch with the guys or the next marathon we can join. She teaches me how to condition myself for sports, which cool music to work out to, and where I can go on my next adventure. A girl who loves what I love. She's Christine, my digital go-to girl. Log on to Christine.com and get more out of what you love. Also available on iOS and Android.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at gtwm podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
By the way, I would like to remind everyone that because of the Christmas season and the New Year coming up, we will be on Christmas break. So the show did not fall out of the sky, come back. But this is kind of like a 1 week that we've come back. Then we'll take the next 2 weeks off and come nice, fresh, ready to go, and aggressive in January. So if tomorrow, it being the last episode of this week, and you don't see one for the next few weeks, that's again, we're on Christmas break like many shows are. Back on the podcast here, it's Good Times with Mo. Phone number 478-7954. I really like today's episode. I mean, I'm really enjoying it. Hayden Coe is here. Thank you, Hayden, for being on the program. You always kind of bring a nice kind of quality show when you come here. So please come back as often as you can. Dr. Ken as well. Dr. Ken, what hospital are you in, or is that bawal to say?
PG.
Hindi ko pa alam eh. Pero several, many in Quezon, the big ones in Quezon City and Pasig, and maybe Taguig and in Manila.
Maybe. Yeah.
What does maybe
thinking
mean?
about it? Perhaps. That's right.
Yeah, definitely it's going to be coming, so...
We're here to take your calls, whatever question you might want to throw at us. I mean, yesterday we had basketball questions, Miss Universe questions. Really, it could be anything, but a lot of it do revolve around your love life, your sex life, your career, as you saw earlier today. Really, anything interesting, we'll definitely have you on the program with our celebrity guest every night. Okay, let's go to CDO and talk to Bob. He's 21 years old, Cagayan de Oro. He has a question for us.
Cosmic Fury.
That's right. Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Good
evening.
I just want to ask how do you assess if your girlfriend's becoming a nymph?
Huh? Nymphomaniac, meaning she's like addicted to sex in a sense like that, you mean?
Yeah.
Find proof.
Wow. Well, no, because definitely, Bob, the reason why you're asking is because your girlfriend's doing some wild shit, and you're wondering if that's categorized as nymphomaniac. Again, I'm not a doctor. I don't know if these two doctors have a scientific classification or designation for nymphomaniac, but we have a pop culture version that we can tell you. Like, at least I can tell you that part, whether I think she's a nymph or not. But you have to first give us details. What is some of the stuff that she's doing that's getting your alarm or your spidey sense, is it tingling, they say? Because your girlfriend's kind of really, like, nymphing out. What are some of the stuff that she's doing?
She's like, every time we go to my place, she's like, let's do this, let's do that.
Yeah, what's this?
And
just sex, that's it?
After another round, like she wants
more
to do it every time. Yeah, more and more.
Like how many times a day?
Why are you complaining?
What do you mean?
Yeah, why is that a problem?
How many times?
And it's every day.
Sorry?
It's every day. Is it once a day?
Every day.
How often?
In a day, it's like five
times a day. As in, you never get out of the bedroom.
That is kind of a lot. But how old are you?
Dick hurts already.
Bob, 21. I don't see.
Can I borrow 2 a day from you?
I don't see any reason why you're gonna be complaining. But 5 is kind of a lot for a day. But I don't know if you're gonna sustain that for the whole week. Probably 5.
Yeah. How long have you guys been together? How long have you been together?
Nearly 6 years.
Oh.
Whoa! Wow. Shit. Look at you. And has it always been like this?
So since how old are you now, Bob?
21.
21.
So since you were 15?
5 times a day.
Yeah, that is
since you were 15?
5 times a day.
And your girlfriend is how young is your girlfriend?
20.
Older.
She was 15, banging 5 times a day. That's a problem that I'd like to have.
I had a girlfriend once like that.
Yeah. I mean, I had a girlfriend recently. It was a 7 time a day kind of girl.
Yeah, pero hindi naman 5. Siguro mga 4. It was really tiring because I was in medtech then, and then already transitioning to
Did it worry you, Hayden?
Yeah, because I couldn't get out of bed. I wanted to study.
Okay, so I
wanted a little time alone.
That's right. That's where the nymphomania comes in, because you're talking about an addiction to sex here. Yeah. And when it starts affecting your ability to do your daily things to be productive, then you know that is a problem. So, Bob, your 5 times a day habit, or her habit to 5 times a day with you, is it affecting your productivity, your schooling, your work, your ability to eat, maybe even just like, shit, I don't have time. She just wants me to eat fish
Mo,
all
health
day
problem
long.
na daw. Naging kalyo na raw eh. Naging kalyo na yung buong.
Yeah, my tongue has calluses from licking her down too much. So, is it affecting your ability to do normal, everyday things that human beings sane human beings do?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, that's
like
a problem.
I can't eat. And
you eat fish all
plus,
the time, seafood every day.
And I can't get out of bed and stuff.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell her? Why don't you
what
tell her?
do your parents say?
No. This is the thing. Listen. Again, I'm not a doctor, so please take it for what it's worth. But I think this is an addiction. So it's not a talking to her issue anymore. It's you need to get some help issue, as if it was an addiction to alcohol, gambling, drugs, or anything.
That's true.
You know. So the conversation you can have is like, hey, babe, I really enjoy it, man. I love you, man. 5 years, 6 years we've been together. We're fucking 5 times a day. This is great. But you know what? We're not working.
Pare, I did that before she started sleeping with my friend. That's why we broke up.
Yeah, exactly. Hey!
Totoo.
Really? I've never heard
I
of
told
that
her
story
that,
before.
and then she hang.
She's our fucking friend. I got you. So, really,
the only reason we broke up was because she got pregnant by that guy.
Really?
And then she was pointing at me and parang, teka lang, 3 months na tayong hindi nagkikita, no?
Wow.
Kaya sino ka mukha?
And then paglabas ng baby, malaking butas ng ilong, saka malaking mata. Okay, di akin yan. In-check ako, malaking mata niya.
Yes, Chinese ako. Speaking in some Chinese language. I'm a Dr. Hayden Ko. Dr. Hayden Ko.
Sure,
all right. Bob, you gotta if you want to stay with this girl, you can just kind of encourage her to maybe seek help. Would you know if she comes from a family that has addictions? Like, does her dad a heavy drinker or drug using family? Kind of, is there any kind of vices there that you noticed from her family?
Not really, because her dad died when she was young, and
that'll help.
Her mom's a single.
Did she get?
She's a single mom.
Was she abused when she was young? Because my girlfriend then, the reason why I really understood her, didn't get mad when she slept with my friend before, was because when she was young, like 7 years old, she was repeatedly being molested by her older brother again and again. And then when she told her mom, the father got mad at her and then sent the brother to the States.
Classic.
And then
Classic
she was telling me the reason why
like
she's like that is because the only way she could find validation, was to give, she thought that the guy needs to sleep with her and she has to give her body. It's the only way she can be accepted by the guy.
Yeah. That's a solid question and a very good point. Did that happen to her, Bob?
I think he said yes.
I think.
You think?
Okay, she needs help.
Her uncle was like peeping on her while she was taking a bath.
Yeah.
Pare, if you love her, bring her to.
Let's get some professional
shrink.
help here.
Yeah,
as awesome
help.
as 5 times a day is, it will take its toll in other things. And the thing that happened to Hayden might happen to you. She might go off and do something else that might be difficult. And it's tough to be living like that without getting help. I mean, I hate this uncle, and maybe if you see him, maybe you can punch him in the heart for me. But or punch him in the throat. But at the same time, let's work on getting some help for your girlfriend. If you love her, you'll be there by her side the whole way the whole way through. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, bud.
Be careful though, because when I told my girlfriend then, she tried to commit. She tried to kill herself.
That's why you got to be there by her side. You tell her that, hey, excuse me. Tell her, hey, listen, we're gonna get help, and I'm gonna be there with you the whole time. And fuck your uncle, man, that asshole. But hey, listen, we're gonna live a better life now. And she's still young, so you'll be fine. Brian, 21, line 1. You're in Pasay. What's going on, Brian? How can we help you?
Okay, I was supposed to ask something about. Oh wait, hello Muna, hello everyone, and congratulations, welcome back.
Thank you. It's nice to be back.
I wanted to ask Sana for relationship advice, but can I change my question, ba?
Sure.
Okay.
Anything.
This question's been bothering me since I was like maybe grade 5 or something. And since we have 2 doctors on the show, I want to ask, why do men have nipples?
Huh?
Why do men have nipples?
These were mammals.
You want the biological answer?
Yes, please.
When we were
go, doctors, take it away.
As an embryo, we actually had 8 nipples, and then 6 of them atrophies. That's
we have 8 nipples, 4 of them became fingers, and then 2 more just kept on growing. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Hayden.
No, but normally an embryo starts off as let's put it this way: the embryo starts off as a female, and then because of the presence of the hormone testosterone, it becomes male. Okay, if that part of the placenta, I think it's the placenta, no.
Go ahead.
If it keeps on secreting testosterone, the egg will become the embryo, the zygote. Yeah, the zygote will become male. If it stops, then it becomes female.
But what about the 8 tits?
So, some women still have 8 tits, huh? 8 nipples.
Parang si Chandler's.
Bring her to Miss Universe. We'll be fucking winning every year,
Some
man,
of them
still
have 8 because it's because of the testosterone that the other nipples atrophies.
Ganito yan,
2 remains. Brian.
Brian, oo. Ang mammary glands yan no? Ang nipple talagang, kasi tayo mammals, that's where our babies feed from us, no? Ibig sabihin sa tao. Kaya lang, sa babae, yun, di ba? Sa atin, hindi na siya nagde-develop na nagiging boobs kasi hindi tayo nagpapakain ng baby. So, yun ang evolution niya. So, hindi siya lumalaki at maliit na nipples lang yun sa atin. Pero may mga lalaking malaking nipples. Lalo na yung matataba.
Brian, parang sa nipple ring. Kung wala kang nipple, wala kang nipple ring.
I wonder, let me ask you this, Brian.
My purpose yan, bro. My purpose.
Oh,
Brian, let me ask you this, and Hayden. I won't ask this to Ken because Ken is a faithful husband.
Mo, I'm wondering why this is bothering Brian.
I've never said that.
Well, no,
this has been bothering Brian.
I don't think it's bothering him.
No, he said this has been bothering him since he was grade 5.
Yeah.
Right, it's one of those
asked
things.
Many people about it, pero wala ko nakuhang serious answer.
And
since the world's
it's the same answer as who saw the first alimango and said, that shit looks delicious. I mean, who the fuck was that guy? You know, it's one of those, you categorize those under those life questions that really doesn't affect your everyday life. Yeah. But it's like, okay, you know, I'm going to ask this because it's a great conversation. Let me ask you this, though, just so we can move from why there's 8 nipples. And thank you, doctors, for your elaborate answer. Yeah. Would you break up with a girl if she had ugly nipples? Brian? Hayden?
If she had what?
Ken, I won't ask you because Ken, you know, you're a faithful husband and you've been, you know, married to your wife since she was 15. But let me ask Brian and Hayden: would you break up with a girl if she had ugly nipples?
Ugly nipples.
Yeah,
what does
horrible.
ugly nipples mean?
Fuck, you know what I mean, man.
It's a macule within a papule. It's a papule within a macule within a mound.
Yeah, plate looking extremely extended in the air. Maybe a little bit of hair growth.
Pussycat Dolls. What's the name of that girl? Pussycat Dolls. Mo?
I'm sorry. Yeah. Nicole
Scherzinger.
Massive nipples, like fucking black hole nipples from fucking space. It's crazy. But would you? I mean, would it turn you guys off?
Ako.
It would, honestly.
Yeah. Ako turn off. Tapos, hindi ko man lang magiging girlfriend. Put on your clothes.
Another moment where Hayden goes, tawa, magdamit ka na. Alis ka na. Go. Walk out na ako.
If that happened to me, my question would be, instead of why do men have nipples, it would be like, why? Well, God, why did you give us nipples?
Why are those nipples? Are those nipples, man? What the hell is that? All right. Yeah, when the nipple's almost as big as another person's boob, then you know you're in a little bit of trouble there. All right, Brian. Thanks for the call, man.
Thanks,
Heavy stuff.
Thanks,
heavy.
Guys.
All right. Bye-bye. Let's go to line 3 and talk to RJ.
My nipples.
RJ's 27 in Bataan. He's on a cell phone. He's been on hold for a long time. I hope he's still there. RJ. RJ? Line 3? I'm going to say your real name, RJ, since you're not responding to your fake name.
Laging
Romer?
Bakat yung utong niya, kaya ayaw niya.
Romer, 27? He's gone.
Hi, Romer.
He's gone. Let's go to RG. RG also in CDO. RG, are you on the show? Hello?
RG, line 1.
Oh, he's on Skype. RG's on Skype. Oh, he's not. We're kind of all over the place today. Sorry, guys, everyone listening to the show. We're kind of everywhere. Let's move to Tam Tam, who's 23, Quezon City, and she's got a question for us. She's on line 2. So, hi, Tam Tam. What's up?
Hi, Tam.
Hi.
What's up, baby?
Hey guys, I have a problem about my girlfriend.
Okay.
So-called girlfriend. Well, I'm a lesbian.
Go.
She's older than me.
By
I'm only 23 and she's 34.
Okay.
We're having a problems about telling to our family, but sa family side ko kasi okay na. Tapos sa family side niya, hindi niya masabi. Since high profile sila.
Like high profile, what, business, politics, military,
celebrity?
Dun sa ano nila, dun sa place nila, may politics something.
Warlord. Okay, sige. Go.
Ayun.
Go. Question.
Ano kayang, paano, I mean, it's a long term, alam ko magiging mahirap for us to tell since yun nga high profile siya, older than me, ganyan. Pero you think it's possible na wag na lang sabihin?
Well, of course it's possible, but it's still nasa sa inyo yan. Do you think it's necessary for her to tell her parents? I mean, at this age, she's already 34 and she's your...
Sa side ko kasi, sa family ko, it's open. It's okay with them. Nahihirapan ako kasi minsan din, since older siya sa akin, ang daming, kunyari, iinom ako sa labas and stuff like that. Hindi siya papayag kasi tapos na daw siya
that's another story. Ano ba yung problem mo? Yung
that's another problem.
Telling the parents?
Is your problem the parental thing?
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this, guys, and Tam as well. Are we still immature as a culture, as a society, where you can't just at 34 tell your parents I'm homosexual and if you don't like it, go fuck yourself? Because this is what I am. I mean, I think what happens is your girlfriend's caught in an old school mentality where if you tell your parents you're an outcast, you're supposed to be disowned and all of that stuff. I think these days, pushing 013 in a few weeks, that we've matured. It's a smaller world. It's a more connected world. And I think we need to start breaking through. The homosexuals need to start breaking through and stop worrying about what their families are going to say and to really be on their side. I mean, if their family loves your girlfriend, they will take it and they'll be happy about it. Maybe they're not going to throw a party and all the coming out party, but they should be happy because that's still their child.
They're satisfied.
And we need to mature. We need to mature our society. Whether it starts in your home, on this show, in any other person listening right now in their home, everybody kind of come together. If you're homosexual, you're scared about coming out with your family, just do it and say, fuck, I am part of this family. I exist because you two had sex. This is the product that came out and it's me. If you don't love me, I'm fucking sorry, but this is what I am. I love myself. My girlfriend here loves me. My friends fucking love me. Mo loves me. Hayden. And if you can't take that shit, then I feel sorry for you. I only exist in this world because of you. You put me here and this is what I am.
Naks, pastor na pastor.
All right?
Love you.
Yeah.
We need to mature the society here, all right? It's not...
Imagine mo tomorrow na mag-end yung world, oh.
Yeah.
Pare, love yourself. Be yourself.
About that.
What?
I'm sorry?
Yeah. That's it's gonna end the world na.
According to the Mayan calendar, it's 2 Aha and 3 Ken, which means December 23. Actually, I think I specifically remember it's December 23, not December 21. And
you went to some Mayan place, right?
Yeah, I went.
You went to Machu Picchu, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
But it's not Mayan. Those are
Aztec, whatever.
Yeah. But anyway, they're saying that the end as we know it will end, but not destruction of the world.
Oh, we'll just all freeze?
I don't know. It's change of consciousness, something like that. The end of the world as we know it. But you
don't really believe this shit, Hayden, do you?
No.
I don't.
Okay,
no, I don't.
Yeah.
Their world is going to end, not mine. Mine is going to be okay.
Tam, do this thing when you're standing next to her family and they're telling you about the whole lesbian thing, and if they start getting a little angry, do that thing with your fingers where, you put the letter V, like the peace sign, and put it with your tongue in the middle, go, I don't care if you don't like it.
Gusto mo demo ko? Demo ni Doc. Doc, can you demo?
Oh, wag na.
Doc, demo.
Oh, wag na.
If you don't love us for what we are,
license mo, Doc Ken.
Just do that, okay, please. All right. Videotape it. Thank you. And put it on YouTube. You'll be a big hit. Like Hayden and I. All right.
I'll remember that.
Bye-bye.
I'll remember that.
Which one? The YouTube videos or no?
The YouTube videos or your V? Yeah. The letter V, okay?
Letter V, meron akong alam mo. Ganito eh.
Christine, you're 24 on line 4. Thanks, Tam. I'm sorry?
Christine. Bye, Tam.
That's all right. Christine, 24, line 4.
Hi.
What's up?
Hello. Good evening.
Hi, what's up, baby?
Hi. How are you guys?
Hi, Christine.
We're doing well.
All right. Well, that's great to hear. Well, I called actually because it's great that we have 3 guys on the show, and I'm already engaged with somebody. We've been together for 9 years now, going 9 years actually next year. And the thing is, he actually proposed to me last year, and it's about time. Hello, it's already been how many years now? So now what happened is we're supposed to get married this year, and I think that's about Feb or March. Depends on when he's gonna come home here in the Philippines because he's abroad actually working. And then for some reason it got moved, and then he said, let's do this sometime September already. And he then again had some other excuses until we came to such a point that we can't actually do it anymore because, well, not really for now, but because his family thinks that he has a very great career ahead of him and that he shouldn't get married yet. I mean, come on, he's already, 26, turning 27 next year. We're not getting any younger. So I was wondering what do you guys think? Should I say my peace of mind about this? I've actually tried telling him, but he doesn't seem to listen at all.
How do you guys feel about the ultimatum that girls give? The whole, if you don't marry me by this age, you must tell me right now.
Actually, I was already thinking along that line. Ultimatum.
Yeah, because the thing is.
Yeah,
because the thing is, okay, fine, he's telling you, I can't do it, I have a career going and all that stuff, then you come back with your own. Because his career means a lot to him. I don't know if it's your
fertility.
Your mom skills or that need to be a mother is starting to sink in, and that means a lot to you. So you have a clash of things that are very important to each other's lives. So you have to make that mesh, or you tell them that it's done. If we can't make this happen, because I'm not telling you to quit your job. Okay, I'm not saying that, right? I'm saying let's incorporate your desire for your job and my desire for this relationship to go move forward and take this step and put it together. And people do it all the time. And my parents both worked, and they were married fine. Your parents, everyone's parents do it. What stops us from this? What's wrong? Why can't we do this part?
You have to go to the same direction.
Right.
So I think you can go ahead and have that conversation with him.
Actually, we had that conversation a while back, and we just, out of the blue, he just told me that, hey, I'm going to tell my parents about my plans, and I'm going to tell them about you. So I was like, okay, hooray, finally. And then I said, so what are you going to tell them? And he said, well, I have to ask their input about, my career. He brings that up again, and have to find my nature because my mind is kind of in a limbo, he said. So I was like, okay, so tell me, what are your plans? So he plans to extend his job for another 2 years because technically in the place where he is right now, he's supposed to render services for 3 years. So plus 2 more. And then
Christine, listen, baby, you got to have that ultimatum conversation with him. And not a threatening kind, but a stern kind where you hold your ground, okay?
He's this kind of guy that if you give him ultimatum and he doesn't like, the idea, or he doesn't like, how the way you told him that, he's just gonna drop you like a hot rod.
Then you're living his life. Your relationship will be his life on his terms. You gotta stand your ground. You're as important to this relationship as he is. He makes you feel like you're not, but you're gonna have to stand your ground and say, listen, I'm as much a part of this as you are. I support your career, but I also am not gonna put my interest at stake as well and be your slave. So that's what it is, Christine. Have that ultimatum talk, please.
Right, sure. Thanks.
Right.
That's a great advice.
Thanks, baby.
But I was wondering, you guys, what makes you do it? Stall everything.
Drop everything?
No. We're not stalling everything. Not all of us do that. Hayden, I'm sure is not the type.
I mean, come on. Give me an idea here why, some guys are like
selfish.
That.
Because, selfish. Or the career is more important than you.
Yeah. And you don't want to be in a relationship like that.
Yeah. You have to be.
Christine, have the talk. Not all guys are the same. Yeah, not all the guys the same, Christine. You have that talk. He's just one of the... Listen, he's probably a douchebag, but douchebags should get married. It's just that's what he probably is. And the douchebags have girlfriends, too. He just sounds a little bit like a dick. Thanks for the call, baby. Let's go to Mary, who's 25. Great.
Have a good day.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank
Hi,
you.
Mary.
All right, great question here. Both medical, both sex at the same time. She's on line 1. Mary, you're 25 in Las Piñas. How can we help you? Hi, baby.
Hi. I have
How are
a
you?
question. Is it normal for girls if they don't know when it's coming?
What
When
do you mean
they're coming.
When the warning is
when
coming?
they're coming. When it's, during sex.
I think, and the docs, you back me up here, or you tell me I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
I think, okay, not all girls can orgasm, okay, especially through general straight intercourse, okay. You really help your chances if you have some sort of oral sex stimulation on the clitoris. But if we're talking full on intercourse, popoy action, the chances of most girls having an orgasm are small, okay. You're 25, meaning you're kind of at your prime where you'll be able to tell if you're having an orgasm or not. And if you're only basing it on sex alone, just the intercourse insertion of penis into the vagina, then I don't think you've had an orgasm yet, because you would know. Like, at least with a guy, man, we know, and we know because you can feel it throughout your entire body. It's a very unique feeling. And for girls, I hear it's even greater than ours because they can do multiple of it and all of that stuff. So
some of them
know.
get multiple, some of them just one time, big time. But
right,
boom,
but at least you will know.
You can't touch it anymore.
Right.
They can't move anymore.
You're very ticklish. You're all of these things. You can't be touched. You can't be held because it's such a powerful feeling. So if you don't know if you're having an orgasm or not, the chances are you're not having an orgasm.
Oh, meaning my partner is not that good enough?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I've had a girlfriend before.
Oh, okay.
First example, no?
Go.
From her former boyfriends, talagang no orgasms, and then with me, meron. But I don't think it's because I'm better or I think it's because some people are more sensitive on some parts of their organs.
Vagina. Yeah.
Sometimes it's a compatibility thing. There are, I hate to say it, anyway, there are shafts that are angular. there are those that are straight. There are those whose vagina is somewhere anterior, somewhere in the front. Sometimes it's somewhere in the middle, and sometimes
vagina.
It's behind. And it's just really sometimes a matter of compatibility. It's not.
Let me ask you this. Okay, let's ask this, because if you're going to go physiological, and in terms of where you need to be stimulated for an orgasm, Mary, when you masturbate, do you have an orgasm?
I don't do that.
You don't.
Oh,
you don't.
You have to do that, Mary.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here? Listen, try it right now. Not on the phone, or if you want on the phone, but you sound like you're outside. I hear a tricycle going by. Why not? Why not in a little while, love, when we hang up the phone, you try masturbating, and then maybe call us back tomorrow. Because the thing is, you have to check first if you have the ability to orgasm.
Yeah.
Not all females do. So once you've established that you have the ability, okay, look, once you establish you have the ability to orgasm, and then you go, hey, look, I can orgasm, then do it again. Oh, I orgasm when you touch me here. Do it again. Oh, confirmed. And then you tell your boyfriend.
Yeah.
You show him the spot. You say, that
This
little
is my
reddish
spot.
thing there in the medyo
this,
mukhang bubbly thing, play with that. Okay?
Okay.
Mary,
Okay.
Mary, what are our directions for you today?
Repeat the prescription. Repeat the prescription.
What are our prescription? What's our prescription?
The doctor's prescription.
What are we telling you to do today?
Recapitulate.
To masturbate?
Yeah.
Do you know how?
There you go.
You use one of your fingers. Huh?
Yeah.
Ikaw lang naman makakaalam niyan eh. May idea ka. May idea ka paano. You have 5 fingers.
Hold on, Mary. You need to explore, and this is not for us to be porn stars here or perverts or anything on the show. This is really for your well-being. You need to masturbate tonight.
For girls to do.
It is.
Didn't you
it
hear
is
the show
normal.
earlier?
Nothing is abnormal. Okay.
You know how many girls with sticky fingers were calling the show tonight? It's completely normal. You're fine. Please do this, and I want you to explore your body before you let your boyfriend do it.
Okay.
All right.
She's giggling.
Thank you.
And listen, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this one thing before we go. This is an Albert Einstein-esque quote, just kind of like what Hayden said, but this is no quote. This is just a common sense thing. The moment you orgasm, Mary, it's going to be a fire that burns for an eternity. It's like it's going to be a gift that keeps on giving. It's going to be Christmas morning.
You have a child?
Yes.
Mary.
How many?
Just one. It's like eating dessert without having the main course, baby. Get the fucking orgasms going. All right, come on. Order from the expensive side of the menu this time. Come on, baby. All right, have the steak. Don't eat the salad all the time.
Come on.
Jesus.
Kailangan yata ng support. You need support.
That's right.
Someone to
Hayden's here.
describe what orgasm feels like.
Yeah, we'll make a video for you. Thanks, Mary. Tutorial. Thanks for the call, baby.
you.
Thanks, Mary.
Masturbating tonight. All right. All right. Bye-bye. How do you do that, man? I mean, I get how it can be done, but how shitty of an existence where you're having sex all the time. You have a kid, and yet you never had an orgasm. How unfair is it in that relationship with a guy? What an asshole. Blame it on him, too.
Fina-fake niya lang all the time?
That's a good question. We didn't get to ask her. Fuck. That's a good one. Sorry.
Fina-fake lang parang, tirik mata ko na rin.
That's right. Forgot asking that question. All right, let's take one more here. Line 3, John, 27. Las Piñas as well. Las Piñas, a bunch of horny people, by the way. We're trying to learn here. Every Las Piñas call was all about
CDO, no?
Fucking maniac shit.
Tinamaan ng bagyo. CDO, go.
John, line 3. How can we help you?
Hey, man.
Hi, John.
What's up?
I have a question. Actually,
sure.
I had girlfriends before. Then, na-divergenize ko sila.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, when I'm having sex with them, yung first time.
Sorry.
Hello?
Pakiulit.
When I'm having sex with them, the first time, my penis is hard. Then after 7 years, after the last one, the last one I broke up with the last one. Then after 7 years, I had a new girlfriend. Incidentally, she's a virgin as well. I'm not. We had sex last week, first time then. So my penis is not that hard. It's like when she was, because umiiyak na siya. I'm not sure if this is because 7 years nang wala, or do I love her that much, or
wait, hindi ka tumayo.
I'm lost here.
Hindi. Pero
no. I think what he's saying. I think what he's saying here. Hold on, John. What he's saying here is he only has a thing for virgins, and after that he has sex with a virgin, he's not as excited anymore. It's kind of it's kind of morbid.
No, that's not what it said, Mo.
That's how I'm getting it. Okay, John, hold on one second. I'll handle this. John?
Okay. Yeah.
John, are you saying you're only attracted to virgins?
No, not really. I'm not sure because, syempre, during nung course ng ligawan, hindi mo naman alam na virgin or what. Na parang chamba or what.
John, are you telling us that after your first sex with a virgin, the next time you sleep with her again, hindi ka na tinitigasan? Is that what you're saying?
Yung last, so it's after 7 years na. I'm not sure because matagal na akong hindi nakapag-sex, kaya hindi siya tumitigas or
But okay, no, John. But I want to get back to it. Okay. So you had sex with a virgin, right?
Yeah.
And then sabi mo, you started your story with you had a sex with a virgin, tinitigasan ka. Then you went 7 years without having sex. Then you had sex again, and your penis was hard, right? Yep. And you were able to do it again. Then the second time with the second girl, hindi ka na tinitigasan. Is that what you're saying?
No, the first time with this new girl.
Hindi ka tinitigasan. Okay, all right. Sorry, I just want to make sure it was clear here.
Pero prior nung, syempre, intimate kayo, pero no sex, diba? Pero pag yung intimate moments nyo,
what was your state of mind when you were with her? When you were already naked, and then were you afraid? Were you anxious? Were you what?
I'm not sure. That's the question. Is this psychological or what?
It is. Well, here's where we're going to find out whether it's psychological or not. It is. Can you when you woke up this morning, did you have a boner?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Have you masturbated since this last time?
Yep.
Well, then you're fine. It's all anxiety. It's just an anxiety thing. Listen, you haven't been. Yeah, you're right. You haven't had sex in 7 years, so you're kind of like, oh my god, I have to perform well. This girl's actually having sex with me after 2,200 days have gone by since I've actually been in a vagina, and I can't believe this is happening. I have to perform well. This is so cool, amazing. Oh shit, my dick's not hard. That's an anxiety thing. It happens all the time. It's happened to me many times. It usually happens when you have an extremely attractive girl in front of you, and you're like, oh my god, this girl's naked in front of me. Why? My dick's not hard.
And then,
you're gonna get your boner back. Trust me. It'll come back.
Parang, bakit pag intimate, matigas naman siya? Siyempre.
Wala pa eh.
It's your mind, man. Your mind's fucking...
So, kahit
your mind's having sex with you.
Pare, you know what, John? Pero honestly, Mo, I think he traumatized the girl after that. Para sa babae yung hindi tinagasan yung lalaki. Insulto yun.
Well, I would explain it to them because I would be like, listen, babe.
No amount of explaining will... Pare, ang hirap nun for a girl. Parang... Here I am.
I don't know. We have to have a girl on the show to validate this.
And then biglang,
because listen, we have to have a girl on the show validate this because they can either be traumatized, like you said, or challenged, like you said, or maybe it doesn't matter because I've had it happen to me several times, and they didn't run away. They just the next time it happened again, it didn't work, and the next time it didn't work because I was so like terrible. Like, oh my god, this girl's so beautiful. I can't. My mind is like I'm so insecure all of a sudden because she's super hot. I'm not. I'm not a good looking guy. What the fuck is this super hot girl doing with me naked and she's not even my girlfriend? And then it doesn't work. But guess what? After the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time, like the fifth time that you guys are naked, it works. It works all of a sudden because you're comfortable already. You're like, okay, this is normal. She really wants me. I'm not lucky, but I'm in fact meant to be naked in this bed with this girl. All of a sudden, boy, that's when the anxiety goes.
I thought because I'm past my prime, because I'm...
No. You're 27, you piece of shit. Did you see my freaking throbbing boner at 35 I had yesterday? Please, don't insult us like that.
Yan, self-confidence. Nawala mo.
How dare you, John? We're all older than you, and we all believe we're still in our prime.
You're correct with the one thing because she's hot.
Super hot.
And I'm just a normal guy. So
yeah, you're hardcore pangit. Yeah, I got you,
Ako nangyari sa akin yan mo. Maganda tapos biglang may amoy. Okay.
Oh, fuck. Base ka na. Tuwalya.
Put your clothes on.
Put your clothes on. Get out of here. All right. Thanks, John.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thanks, John. One last call, and then we'll get out of here, and then we'll do caller of the night. Let's talk to Alex in Japan, if Alex is there. Alex, are you there, Japan?
Hello.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Mushi from another Japanese caller. We had Japan last night. We had Japan twice today. Boy, you people over there. Your last season, Singapore. Singapore last season, well represented. This season, seems like Japan's the #1 country calling. How are you, Alex? How can we help you?
I'm okay. I have a question. I have two questions. First is, I don't know if I'm going to this party or our company party on the 30th. Kasi, my ex is going to this party. He cheated on me a few months before. Tapos, he'll be there in the company party with the new girl that he's banging and his new girlfriend. Tapos, paano ba to? Few weeks before, in-approach niya ako after not talking to me for 6 months nung breakup. Tapos, sabi niya sa akin, masaya ka na naman ngayon may boyfriend ka na. Sabi niya ganun. Gusto ko na rin maging masaya. Sabi niya, magbati na tayo. I mean, maging good terms na tayo. Sabi ko, what the fuck? Wala akong pakialam sa'yo. Sabi ko, okay lang. Bahala ka sa buhay mo. Tapos, na-confuse ako bakit niya ako kinausap ganun. Tapos, sinabihan ko yung kaibigan ko sa work habang tatrabaho kami. Sabi ko, kinausap ako nung lalaki, ganyan. Tapos sabi niya, ganun. Feeling ko, kilala ko yung bago niyang girlfriend. Sabi ko, kasi, bakit makikipag-good terms pa siya? Okay na rin naman kami na hindi kami nag-uusap. Tapos biglang, yung girl, sinabi niya sa akin na, ako yung bago niyang girlfriend. Like, alam mo, what the fuck? Ikaw yung closest friend ko dito sa Japan. Tapos,
yeah. Alex, that's fucked up, man. I feel like that's a trend going on right now. But here's how you end this motherfucker, right? Give him a Christmas card. Give him a Christmas card. Take a photo of get a very handsome friend of yours, right? This is kind of like half prank, half revenge, merry fuck you Christmas. Get a really good looking friend of yours, right? And take a photo of just the two of you standing by a Christmas tree, right? Send him a card and say, "This is my new boyfriend. He's got a bigger dick than you." Win.
Yeah,
Win.
he really has a small dick.
There you go. Then you tell that girl. Then you tell that girl who says, "Oh, eto na yung bagong boyfriend." Sige, sa'yo na yung maliit na titi. Okay lang. Have you seen my book? Look at 7 inches. Listen. And then start
Sa akin,
walking.
8 kahaba, 12 kabilog.
Yeah, that's right. And say, and then start walking with the limp. Tingnan mo, naglilimp pa ako. You'll never know what this like. You just.
Alam mo, yun nga eh. That's the craziest part of it. Kasi siya yung nagko-comfort sa akin nung super heartbroken ako sa lalaki to. Just to make myself feel better. Sabi ko, this guy has a small dick. As in, super tiny. Tapos sabi niya, oh, ganon. Tapos, di, akala ko, okay, na-comfort niya ako. Tapos, few months after, sila na pala yung, alam mo, what the fuck?
May mga mahilig sa maliliit na chihuahua eh.
Enjoy the Vienna sausage.
I like small dogs.
That's right. Enjoy the Vienna sausage while I go out here and eat the footlong from Subway. Okay? Just go ahead and enjoy that shit. You win in the end. Dude, you win. Alex, go to the Christmas party. Okay? You win.
Yeah.
Okay.
But go to the Christmas party with a really gorgeous hunk date. Kasi
I have a
if you go there alone, magmumukha kang tangi.
Meron siyang
Yun
boyfriend.
nga eh.
Meron siyang boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend pero pangit siya.
Hindi. Wala siya
Maliit
dito.
din.
Hindi siya maliit, no?
Listen, send them the card. Get your boyfriend, take a photo, and say, he's got a bigger dick and I have the greatest orgasms. I thought I could never even possibly have... I thought it wasn't possible to have orgasms like I'm having now. So I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas and, enjoy. I've got my own Christmas tree here that really delivers. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay. How about my friend? Paano ko siya iti-treat? Like, every day, nakikita mo siya.
Office mate mo. Office mate, bro. Office mate.
Wag mo nang pansinin yun.
Office mate, bro.
Ang sinasabi ko lang.
Hindi, nag-work kami sa factory eh. So, siya yung lagi kong nasa harap. Kaya nakakairita din.
Wait, okay, just wait. Just wait. Buy your time. Listen, buy your time. People like them will make mistakes, and when that mistake is made, baby, you exploit it.
Okay.
Exert a little patience. She's going to get in trouble one day, and she's going to need some help, and that's when you go and sabotage that shit.
Kick them while they're down.
That's right. Totally.
Okay.
You look for the moment to exploit, and when it shows its ugly face, you pounce on that motherfucker.
Okay, thank you.
All right, baby.
Was that a good advice, Mo?
Well, that's great advice. What the fuck are you talking about? That's fucking great advice. Alex, are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
There you go. See, it's great advice. All right, baby. Mushy mushy.
Okay,
I mean, that's
thank you.
hello. Or sayonara. Yeah. Arigato.
Kudasai.
Yakuza that bitch. That's what I say.
What's happening now?
Okay.
Do we still have callers? Are we still going to take
No,
calls?
we're done. We're done. We're over time already. Sorry, buddy. It's just we have so many calls for you, Hayden, man. I don't know if it's sometimes I don't know if it's the show or if it's the guest or what, but definitely when Hayden gets here, man, the phones are ringing. All right, buddy. Let's take a commercial break. Hayden, let me ask you this: because, do you still have like 5 minutes? Give me 5 minutes of your time. Yeah. Even the stories that I've heard today from you, the whole magbihis ka. I feel like there's a list of girls that you've just kind of like gone through, man. Can you share with us how many girls have you slept with? Like, what's the number? Roughly. Because every girl that's called you, like, yeah, I have that. Pinauwi ko na lang. I'm like, okay, it's like you're letting a lot go away, but I'm sure
there was a time because there was I think when I was around 21 to 25, I think I was kind of crazy.
So what are we looking at? 100?
No, di naman.
I don't believe you. 75.
Konti lang.
75.
Lower,
right?
lower.
No, I don't believe you.
Lower nga. Pare, mapili ako.
Obviously. Oh, that's right. Okay. How many could you have slept with? There you go. Compared to you actually, because I know pinauwi mo yung iba. So, how many could you have?
Siguro mga 40s lang, ganyan. Konti lang. I mean, madami pala yun, pero compared sa'yo, Mo.
Gago. That's right. And then one more thing. And
sir, mga
40,
I slept with mga 40.
Please don't let this break your heart, but how do you feel about penis size? Like, are you happy with yours? Because John Lapus was here on Monday saying that he thought that you didn't have a big penis, and he wanted to be here to see it in the flesh. And I was like, no. Listen, I think he's fine. I think he's well put together. And he's like, no. We had this big debate on whether we thought your penis was big enough for the world to enjoy. And I'm not going to enjoy it, but he's going to enjoy it. So,
when people,
are you happy?
When people see me on TV, they think I'm 5'8", 5'9". When you see me in person, I'm 6'3".
Maybe even taller and bigger. Because I have friends who are 6'3". You're bigger than those guys. Maybe because you're bulkier, you're strong. Your muscles.
So
are
ano naman yung
all over the
nakita
place.
ni John Lapus na akala niya maliit akong tao.
Yeah, I got you.
You got my
I feel
point?
it. Yeah, I got you. So once and for all, just you carry strong in the pockets, right? I mean, heat in the pants, big. Yeah. Like in person.
Let's just say I'm very comfortable with my size, and
I've heard. No, listen, and I've heard.
I really believe I'm a performer. Ang record ko yata dun is 1 hour and 14 minutes nonstop. One time tinanong nila si Vic.
I downloaded that one too.
A friend of Vicky asked her before, parang that was parang clips na pinagdikit-dikit, di ba?
No, I know.
It wasn't. It's one more than an hour tuloy-tuloy.
Okay, yeah. Since you're open about the sexiest thing, dude, that lasted like the length of a feature film.
I think my longest is parang 1 hour 38 minutes.
Wow. That's a full movie.
Tapos ako lang nagtatrabaho, pare. Ako lang nagtatrabaho.
Yeah, that's a full movie.
Have you ever
literally
have you ever heard of a starfish?
No, what's
yung starfish performer, yung babae na starfish, yung nakagano lang.
No.
Ganun lang siya.
Is it awesome?
Hindi gumagalaw. Starfish, nakagano lang yung girl.
Oh, she just lays there. So you were doing all the pounding. You were doing all the drilling. Oh man, for an hour and a half. Good
Pagod
Lord, look at all the girls in the room.
Good for the lungs.
Probably. That's how I get my muscles. I don't work out. Oh wow, that's awesome. And listen, I'll be honest. I'm close to Vicky as well, right?
Yeah.
I'm close to Vicky as well, and there were times like when you guys weren't doing very well, and she's like, I'm talking to her about it and all that stuff, and I hope she doesn't get mad about this, but she's like, he's awesome, like Hayden in the bedroom.
But are we still online?
Yeah, we're still on. We're still on. I'm not gonna get into details. She just said he's fucking fantastic. Like he's fucking fantastic. Is what he said. Did I say at all? Anytime did I say that this show was done? At any time?
Kanina, we're done.
No, I said we're gonna be done, and we're gonna take a commercial break, and then we'll be done.
Prices pa, di ba?
Then I said, Hayden, do you have 5 more minutes of your time? You're like, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, let's extend the show a little bit.
Okay lang yan, pare.
Come on, you were being humble. How dare you? Hour 30.
Ay,
Fucking clips together. Fucking putting clips together. Right? No, that's one whole marathon, baby. That's 3 episodes of fucking Walking Dead. Let's take a break. When we come back, caller of the night, we're going to say goodbye formally to Hayden and wrap up tonight's episode. Thursday night on Good Times with Mo, the podcast. I really enjoyed today's show. Thanks, Ken. Thanks, Hayden. Back after this. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
Pechay.
Pechay na lang.
Pag mahaba ang carpet ng Pechay, she will start with the Pechay.
Oo,
if it's kung mahaba yung hair, di ba masakit?
Hindi, ginugutin ko muna ang konti. Tinitrim ko.
Kailangan
trim muna ang konti.
gupitan muna.
Tsaka pagka kasi yung mga pek-pek, tsaka Pechay pala, Pechay. Tsaka mga tite, yun naman nakikita ko. Mga yan, ang palaya ba? Ang palaya. Hindi, titi na lang. Ay, titi naman talaga eh.
Upo na lang, oh.
Upo. Kalaki naman niya.
Ano ba yan? Oh, di ba?
Parang titi ng kabayo. Parang titi ng kabayo.
Lintik titi ng kabayo! Ay, Tirso!
I have a new best friend who's always in the know. She knows the latest shopping finds and the most popular night spots to flaunt them. She helps me plan movie dates and my next Barcada getaway. She even helps me keep up with my guys' hobbies and gizmos, the latest bands and gigs, and what restos I have to try next. It's great having a best friend who knows everything. Meet Christine, my digital go-to girl. Log on to Christine.com and get everything a girl needs to know. Also available on iOS and Android.
I can say I don't like him. That's my right to say. That's not slander. I don't.
You sure?
I don't like his behavior. Sorry, I don't like his behavior. We want to be politically correct.
At that moment.
And I don't like his shirt. I can say that. It's a purple shirt.
I don't remember.
It should be a separate charge. That Oh, here we go again. No, it was a different shade of purple.
Oh my God,
this is
funny.
You want fries in that foot? I'm on the roll, baby. I'm on the roll. The joke will make sense when our guest arrives in the set. Would you like to introduce our guest?
All right. Our guest who is wearing a...
I have a new girl who lets me do what I love. She updates me on new star athletes to watch for and the teams that are just killing it. She helps me plan which games to catch with the guys or the next marathon we can join. She teaches me how to condition myself for sports, which cool music to work out to, and where I can go on my next adventure. A girl who loves what I love. She's Christine, my digital go-to girl. Log on to Christine.com and get more out of what you love. Also available on iOS and Android.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at gtwm podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
When the calls are this plentiful, it is always a great show. So I want to thank, before Hayden, the people who called from all around the world, all around the country, who support this podcast. Thank you very much. You guys are really, really awesome. You really make it what it is. Because, I mean, we can sit here and try to be funny, but if we don't have the material to be funny and to be good at this job, then we're nothing. And the material is supplied by our callers. So for everyone who dials those numbers, 478-7954, and you did all night long, and you made these lines busy as hell, and gave questions to Ken, Hayden, and myself, a million thank yous. And we will try our best right now to show you how thankful we are by giving you a prize. Now, everybody who called the program today won a prize from Hayden. So, Hayden, thank you. A bottle of Hayden fragrance to everyone. And maybe we'll do that again tomorrow, since he gave us 36 of them, and we only probably used about 20 tonight. So we'll do that again. But also, we have a caller of the night where we choose who our favorite was. Generally, we'll ask the guest, Hayden, tonight, who your favorite caller was. And that person gets a chance to win another prize.
I'm choosing between...
And tonight... Sorry, go ahead.
I'm choosing between the Master Baiter and the Master Baker.
The Master Baiter and the Master Baker. Who were they?
The Master Baker was the one who was from LA. She was a baker, and she left the family. She went home to attend to her sick parents, and then she's choosing between going back to LA.
I like her.
The Master Baiter is the one who had a baby already but don't know what orgasm is like. But I'd go for the Master Baiter. But I'd go for the Master Baiter. Yeah.
Yeah. At least the other girl na tikman na ng success. Ito yung girl na may anak and all that. Kawawa naman. So here's what we do. And we told her to masturbate, right? We told her to masturbate tonight. I think we told 2 girls to masturbate immediately. If you win a Globe iPhone 5, it has a vibrating function. There are even apps there that actually is like vibrator apps for females. Sincerely, you can look it up.
Get a good casing, yung smooth na casing.
Yeah. You can get a good. You can put probably some sort of lubrication on the sides of the phone, and then the application. You can, if you download the app. And by the way, all the females listening right now, you can download the app that allows you to turn your phone into a vibrator, and it even has strength. You can put stronger, harder, like lighter, stronger, and then your phone vibrates stronger, longer, and all of that stuff. It's really cool. I put it in my butt. We're giving away an iPhone 5. Not only just the phone, but 1 year paid plan from Globe, 2,500 pesos a month. So that is a fantastic prize. All courtesy of Globe. But you have to win it, because we have 3 boxes there. You have to choose which one is the one with the iPhone 5. So let's get our caller. She's the masturbator, according to Hayden, and her name is Mary. Mary, welcome back to the show. You're on line 2, and let's reward you, baby. Mm-hmm. Hi, Mary. Mm-hmm. Say thank you to Hayden. He liked you the most tonight.
Giggle.
All right. And then Hayden's going to give another prize to the next caller of the night, the Audi A3. Again, yeah. All right. Anyway, Mary, you have to choose between box 1, 2, or 3. Hayden will open the box, and he will show you or read to you what you've won tonight. So which one do you want, 1, 2, or 3?
I want number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. All right. Hayden, open it up.
Movie tickets.
5 movie tickets.
5 movie tickets.
Oh, Mary, listen, that's a good prize. Now, Hayden, open number 1. I think number 1 was the iPhone 5. For the people who say, where's the iPhone? Can you open number 1, Hayden, and let me know if that's the one?
iPhone 5, number 1. iPhone 5. Sayang.
All right. Sorry, babe. Well, listen,
you had a clue. Number 1, size, parang shape ng vibrator.
Yeah. Phallic. All right. thank you very much for calling. You still get the fragrance from Hayden plus the 5 tickets to watch the movies. Thanks for calling, and we appreciate it, and hope you get that orgasm soon. Okay?
Okay,
and
thank
really,
you.
trust me, the ability to orgasm, the advice to get that orgasm is better than a phone.
Ano yung quotation mo kanina mo? Can you say that again?
Once you find that orgasm, it's a fire that burns for an eternity. And there's no new model on the orgasm. There's no updated camera settings. There's no retina display. It's just always perfect every time.
Amen.
All right, baby.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Mary.
Congrats,
Yeah.
Mary.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hayden,
Thank
Christmas.
May you have
Hayden,
great orgasm this Christmas.
Yeah, that's right. May you find the orgasm under your tree. Let us plug for Hayden any stuff that you'd like to plug. I know, again, earlier on the show, you binanggit mo yung mga business ventures that you're in. Do you want to throw any of them out there to the listeners? We have a large international fellowship, especially
number
your
one,
gaming one.
log into Bazinga. I mean, like us on Facebook, Bazinga World. Find us on Facebook. We always have the craziest promos. We just gave away an Audi A3. Who knows what's next? But like us on Facebook. Number 2, we just launched 6 new fragrances from Hayden Fragrances. It's available in all major malls. We have a kiosk there. Just find it. We have fragrances for men and women. 9 fragrances for men, 8 fragrances for women. I'm sure you'll find something that's good for you. What else? And Zio Skin Health. It's a skincare system by Dr. Zaino Baji. It's good for your skin. It's the best so far.
Are you going to start? Are you going to start putting ads on our show with any of these 3 extremely successful products that you have?
Soon, maybe Bazinga,
Right.
the online gaming thingy. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's perfect for us because we're online.
Yeah.
All right, Hayden Cole, Dr. Hayden Cole, on the program. Thank you very much for being here.
Welcome.
Please come back. Yeah. I say this to all our guests as kind of like it's not a template. I really do mean it. Please come back. You're great for the show. You always do well when you're here. And to be honest, Hayden was our very first guest in the history of this podcast.
Right.
Season 1, episode 1. And now he's here again, season 2, or in totality, episode 169. Yeah, so thank you very much, Hayden, for being here. Dr. Ken as well. Stellar work as always. We'll see you tomorrow with our guest. It'll be a Friday night show, and hopefully you guys can keep calling and win that iPhone tomorrow. Come on, we want it to go already. Have a great evening. Thanks, Hayden, again. Oh, by the way, follow Hayden on Twitter. What's your Twitter?
It's at Hayden Jr., HaydenJr. I usually give away stuff.
And he's going to change that Twitter name tomorrow. It's going to be magdamit. Suot ka na lang damit at go. That's the new Twitter account tomorrow. All right. Thanks, buddy. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
All right. Good night, Mo.
Thanks. Bye.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast, was executively produced by Mohan Gumata, engineered by Miguel Alfindo, and operated by Icon Media Inc. Special thanks to Magic 89.9. You can follow Mo on Twitter at www.twitter.com/DJ Mo Twister. Email him at goodtimeswithmopodcast@rocketmail.com.